Nope, wrong way. Ah, sorry.
All right,
I mean, it's one of
everybody,
them.
welcome. This second session of the day, this House of Games. We got Fall of Divinity.
Get closer, you can.
We're on session number 6. Thanks for joining us again. We got all our players here. Let's go ahead and introduce. Starting off, Mike. I will be DMing today.
Ken. That's who I am. Next.
Well, I'm Steve, and I'm going to be playing Simas.
Gemma playing Reagan.
Sarah playing Morrigan.
So the last time we left off, the party had gone through some experiences. They went through the forest.
I know.
Yeah, you guys went through the forest, met an elf riding a ent, and then briefly stopped in
Shit town.
Markan. Recently stopped in
Briefly
Markan
as possible.
and decided probably not the best to stick around.
Yeah, we were not welcome folk there.
Yeah. So Mountain Pass was closed. Had to take an alternate route.
And then we met like a cleric, right? Or an ex-cleric?
Yeah. Well, I mean, pretty much everyone's an expert
Yeah.
now. But
A follower.
Yeah, exactly. A follower of Thane.
Yeah.
Follower of Thane, the god of stars, navigation, wisdom, and traveling, essentially.
Yeah.
And so he was kind enough, after you guys fought some little swamp bogs.
Pygmies, right? That's what he called
Swamp
them?
bards or something. I think swamp pygmies. Yeah, swamp pygmies.
Yeah.
And so you guys fought a few of those. The bear, buffalo, bear, beaver.
Beaver bears.
Beaver bears.
Beaver bears.
Yeah, the beaver bears.
I still think they should
Little
be called
snack.
Bearverse.
No.
But the
I'm the only one.
they got some munch on, and then you met Kindness,
Yep.
who basically walked you back to his hut. And
Yep.
said he'd be fine letting you spend the next little bit there, and he did say that he would offer to teach you a little bit about the local area, sort of just general navigation stuff. And so we left off.
He and Simus got along great. Morgan doesn't like them.
Yeah.
Yeah, he talked a little bit about religious stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys are currently inside his hut. He's preparing tea with Yen, and after he makes it, he's gonna put down 4 cups. He's got his own. Well, why don't we sit and talk amongst ourselves?
Yes, of course.
How was the tea?
Tea's good.
So I'll be
It's a little earthy, but it's doable. You guys are out.
Especially for the palates of the people of this land. You're like, yes, finally someone gets it.
Yeah, I'm just. If you were to pick the leaves slightly earlier, you might find it has a more clean taste.
I'll have to give that a try next season.
While they're still green.
Yes, I've gotten into my stores a little bit. So
But otherwise, nice work.
I hope it's good enough for you.
Yes.
I mentioned he goes,
It's a little earthy, not earthy.
it's just like, that's tea.
That is what tea tastes like.
That's tea.
So you guys sit for
Yeah.
he amongst you, he's been sort of, looking at you, trying to, infer a little bit what he can. He sort of sets his cup down. And this is actually, coincidentally, about the time Simus starts to notice like a slight shift in the weed
Oh, okay.
in his magical perception.
I'll put my cup down. And I'm just watching it. Is it like a ripple, or is it like the actual...
It's like, so picture like, it's sort of like the nexus sort of. It goes through everything and then it interacts and almost like it's a field. That's sort of, yeah, so.
I forgot to put Mike's picture closer.
Oh, no. Well,
It's fine.
we'll do it
Next
on
time.
break.
I got a big head. I'll just lean forward.
Lean forward more.
So, you start to notice this sort of swirling
Around.
very,
Very
subtle.
slow.
But it's sort of like after you've been here for just a little bit,
It's when I've started to notice it.
It's like, wait
Wait
a
a
second,
second.
out of the corner of your eye. In the corner, sort of underneath an end table,
Mhm.
just a section of the floor sort of is
I'm just gonna keep staring.
very
at
subtly
it.
shifting. Yeah.
I'm just staring at it away.
And so this is when he sets his tea down. He says, "So you all have the look of those with a heavy heart, or people who've seen something."
Well, we saw some crazy ass bear beavers. Or beaver bears.
That is fair. We did see quite a bit of those and the weird pygmies. He's still staring at the
Yeah,
spot. And he's
That's-
like, and we did face a dragon. So there's that.
Dragon, you say? Is that, take it your first dragon?
Yes, it was quite a feat. Just,
Yeah. So, it doesn't shift or change.
I
while
figured.
you're
I
looking.
imagine it's just,
Yeah.
but I'm just keeping an eye on it.
Yeah. Yeah, so, you bring up the bear beavers.
Yep.
Beaver bears.
Beaver bears.
And be like, that's... Actually, they've been damming up the river. Bit of an issue with that. I've been looking into what I might be able to do to get them to move on or something, but I'm coming up short at this point. Might need to resort to just putting it down.
They seem formidable for that.
Yes.
Yes, I wouldn't be the one doing that myself, I can assure you. My old bones have seen their days.
Yeah. And I don't think the town up ahead would be putting out much of a contract for dealing with those beaver bears.
Oh.
I don't think it started affecting them yet.
I imagine if you were to destroy their dams repeatedly, they might get the hint and move along.
Perhaps.
Seems a shame to harm them.
Yes, I'd rather not harm nature, but nature doesn't always play nice.
You would harm the snake. But God forbid,
The snake is tasty.
who says these things aren't tasty?
Well, regular bear's a bit gamey.
I don't know. If I had tried it and found that they were tasty, I might kill one, but an entire population seems like gross misconduct. It's not like they're armed. They're not a fair test of my skills.
Oh, but if one was carrying a sword,
If one was able to swing a sword, I would take its arm.
maybe that's what we'll have to
Or
do.
at least get some training done. I don't know, if they lack competence, I might train them how to use it better.
Mora, she's sort of
College
reading your
kid.
emotions.
Yeah.
She's sort of stoic.
Yeah.
And sort of like keeping an eye on him, just... You made my mom sort of irritated. I don't like that.
She
So
doesn't
she's-
like lots of people if that's her standard.
I feel like that's probably what guides her in her...
You irritated her.
Yeah. So the
everyone.
Yeah, because Morgan's irritated a lot.
so he mentions that, and he'll actually say, I mean, the town or the village down the way, I believe they do use the river as a navigating, or as a causeway. Trade some goods. They're being dammed up. That doesn't really make it easy for me. Would you want to learn a couple of things about the area?
I think that would be for best.
How to get around?
Yeah. Not be knee-high in mud.
Didn't you come this way when you came down from where your order is?
Came the way where the rocks are now. Yeah.
And the roads aren't always the most accessible or the easiest to use. He'll bring up that it'd be safer.
I don't suppose there's a second path that's not as well used in the mountains.
Well, from here, it's not really easy to get up that way. It's rather steep climbs.
That
Unless
would
you
be
have
a
some
no.
way to fly.
Not yet.
Sort of chuckles.
Only we tamed those griffins.
Yeah, that
Best
would...
leave that to the order of to the Ragadon paladins, if they're still doing that these days. That is.
Everybody
no.
looks over. Are they?
Are they? Are they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
still taming griffins.
I assume it's not as well as it was before.
Yeah, it's
It's now more of rough.
yeah.
There's not the greasing of being able to, like, who's a good birdie? You're a good birdie. Yeah.
Exactly. So he'll sort of after tea.
I wonder why.
After tea, he'll take you out for a little bit and basically explain like the navigational tools and stuff without being too religious about it.
Right.
He's seen he talks about the gods, but he's not like, oh, the gods, the gods, the gods.
Can't breathe tea.
No.
It's a shame. So, spends a little bit of time with you, going over those, teaching you how to use them a little bit. Anyone who wants to try and pick up some of this knowledge to use for later.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a good wisdom.
I think everyone should pick up survival, because none of us have it.
Now, just one
No.
showing isn't going to give you proficiency.
Yeah, but
If
we
you
should
spend a
start
little bit of
learning.
time learning, you can get proficiency.
Okay.
So, anybody gonna
Yeah.
try?
Do you want us to
Yeah,
make a
try.
check?
Yeah. So make a survival check. Yeah.
17.
16.
13.
All right.
Or
15 up. You have a survival point.
A basic understanding.
Yeah. So
I got 1 point.
once you get a few more points, you'll have your
I'm going to
proficiency.
put that under character notes.
Will be sort of like
Survival point.
a slight progression. Yeah. So you're getting a little bit more of the hang of it. He explains things from a very
Like rudimentary.
broad perspective. This is why you use the sun at this point to sort of get your angling and blah blah blah. And
Oh, I've
you
never
can-
thought of it that way. Interesting.
Basically, just going over all of that, trying to explain it to you. Were you trying to move on as quick as possible, or are you willing to stay here for a little bit?
He's willing to, or at least I'm willing to stay. I don't know about the rest of you.
I thought you had someplace to be.
We all have someplace to be.
It's
This,
just-
this rock's not getting any more dangerous or anything. Us staying here a couple days and learning maybe how to do some travel wouldn't kill us.
I suppose you're right.
Oh, sorry, that wasn't in character. That was player to player. So, do we set up camp or something, or?
He's got area inside of his hut that he can get you guys some simple lodging.
Is that you?
Yeah, basically costs.
Okay. So then, during the night, we'll have a little like powwow, and Simus would just be I think we might be best if we stay here for at least a few days. Or at least until one of us gets a better idea how to travel with the stars and the sun, because not gonna lie, but what he talked about, this morning, I didn't really think of that.
I didn't really bother.
So,
Sorry.
I look to you two now, and I'm just like, maybe we could afford a few days, maybe a week at most, just so that we can get a better hold.
And by me.
I suppose then. Oh, sorry, what the fuck happened more? I suppose I could spend the time persuading bearers.
Beaver bears. Don't listen to her. don't combine the word. That's just confusing.
To move on.
Beaver bear. It's a bear and a beaver. Beavers.
Just wrestle them.
Wrestle them?
Why would you wrestle that? That sounds horrible. What if he gets dragged underwater?
Have you seen those teeth?
It's just an idea.
My plan is to
There
destroy
are more
their
fun
dams.
things to wrestle.
That's true.
Well, somebody suggested just destroying dams if they wanted to.
That's my plan.
Yeah. It's not a bad idea.
It's not a bad idea.
Fine.
I just don't have anything that's good at destroying things from a distance.
I do. Well, let's...
But burn it all down!
I was going to. Are we in a forested area?
It's sort of like on the edge of the forest. It's like where the swamp meets.
I mean, where the beaver bears.
Beaver bears.
You're like
Where the dam is?
Yes.
Is there forest closer to the, like, down or upriver from it?
yeah, it's like the area where the swamp is, or where the river goes. Because it's been dammed up, it's made it all swampy and mire-like.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking I could.
There are definitely trees.
I'm thinking I could cut down some trees, put them in the wake of the river, and smash them into the dams. If I
With a
could
shot.
if I get the river, if the river,
like a battering ram almost.
Yeah, if the river's
Yeah.
moving fast enough.
Yeah, it's with a shot. So that's a plan.
Because I don't have any magic, so obviously I would have to use mundane means.
Well, I've seen
And I
you.
look so
Sure
proud of
shed.
myself.
Yeah.
There's a woodcutter's axe.
Sure
you could
shed.
Yeah.
get. So you guys are having this little powwow now?
Yeah. And I'd just be like, well, that, or maybe we try to distract the beaver bears. And maybe someone tries to destroy the dam. Do you have any plans there, Morgan?
Why do you look at me? I'm not sure I can distract without killing. What?
No. I can't destroy it. But whatever you can do, that seems
Okay.
formidable.
I can do it a couple times.
So maybe if you cause enough structural damage, it might just...
Well, okay, so we're supposed to be staying here for a little bit so he can teach us how to survive out here. Who's
Right.
gonna be staying to learn how to survive while you guys are fucking off with the bear beavers?
I don't expect it taking all day.
Yeah, you could do both.
Language, Kate.
Reagan.
Reagan.
I call it.
It can be a repayment.
Yes, I
Deal
figured...
with his problem, and he'll
Exactly.
teach us not to get lost.
And also they might
And
have
hey,
the pass
we kill a
clear.
week before we have to go deal with the whole stick in the mud clan.
And they might have the pass cleared by the time we're done.
Were you guys gonna go back? Because the river goes.
Straight there?
Like, yeah, this is an alternate route.
Oh. Well, we
The
just
path was
ride,
just you
we
didn't
ride
want
the
it.
river.
What are we
Yeah.
riding on?
That's why
Beaver
clearing
bears.
the dam. That's why
Yes.
clearing the dams will allow you to actually use the river.
Just surfing on beaver bears on the
I
river.
thought the river went
What
the other
about
way.
Max?
No,
It
he's
run-
on
it
one
runs
too.
away from the town, right?
He's
Oh.
leading the charge.
He runs probably like from the mountains through the town and out this way.
Okay.
Yeah, the river head is towards the town. Yeah, a ways. So, all right. The next day comes. You wake up. There's a nice smell of cinnamon, and something else in the air, and yeah, kindness. No. It helps my
Arthritis.
my
Oh,
Glaucoma.
glaucoma, not gonorrhea. That's what we were talking about earlier. So,
oh.
no, but he's just at the.
That was pre-stream.
He's at his wood stove. He's got a couple of logs on there that he's got, and he's just bubbling some cinnamon tea.
Frilly little apron.
Mm-hmm. And then he puts some on the table, greets you, and then it's like, so, what did you have on your list today? I'm not sure who was willing to go out and do a little bit of learning.
My plan was to take care of your beaver problem.
Oh, good man! He's got sort of his weak hand, but he, lets him shoulder. He's like, good man. The village down the river, I'm sure would be thankful.
We're also thinking, maybe we spend an hour or so messing with the beaver bears, and then maybe you could teach us some survival. I think we're getting a hang of it, or at least I feel like I am.
Yes, well, why don't I teach you a couple things, and then maybe you can put them to use in between. Get a little bit of practice.
So, releasing the dam is going to let the water through.
It's usually how dams work, yes.
What about your horse? What are we going to do to...
Well, we're on high ground now, right?
But we're on, like, stilts in the mud.
No, his so basically the river, makes it a little bit swampy up above it where it's sort of been dammed up, and then like a mile
Oh, so
away.
he's on land.
Yeah, you guys are like a mile away.
Yeah.
I was
He
imagining
did-
like a swamp house.
No.
He did sort of lift it up though.
Just
It's been sort of
yeah.
raised. But
Okay.
That's just for drainage.
See,
and shit.
when I thought of
Yeah.
raised,
No, we're
I
not
thought,
living in like the Louisiana
Yeah.
swamps.
You're
Yeah.
not in
No,
the swamp
the bayou.
right now. You're
Okay.
more
You have
near
a
a
horse,
forested
too.
area.
Oh, yeah,
We
yeah.
all have
Yeah,
horses.
everybody's got a horse right now.
But you just think about my horse. That's fair.
Yeah.
He's got the most personality.
For my snake agent.
So, we can
Yeah.
leave. Do we leave the horses here? It's only
Please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want them to get
Hurt.
got anything.
eaten.
So,
I'll
yeah.
leave. I'll tell Mara to guard the horses.
Okay.
I told
She'll,
Max to guard the horses as well.
Is it Mara or Mara?
Mara.
Maro is the one from the
Okay.
Oh
Tyranny.
god.
Too many.
I didn't think about it.
So,
Mistakes
Max
were
is gonna
made,
stay
but
as
they've
well.
already been made.
So both your animals are going to stay behind.
Yeah,
Guard the other
guard the
animals.
other animals.
Yeah.
Mine's in my backpack.
Oh.
So. Shut up.
Enjoying his nice warm spot
Yes.
he's got. The journey over there, easy. You were gonna learn some stuff from him beforehand though?
Yep.
Yep.
Cool. He's gonna go over essentially like looking at like tracks and sort of how to not leave as many tracks.
Okay.
Basically, like these are the things that get a track noticed.
This I have experience with, I think.
Is that
Okay.
stealth?
Yeah, my stealth is actually pretty high.
So you can sort of help them out a little
I
bit
don't
because
know how to
there's
stealth.
familiar.
No.
Can I help out with stealthing as well?
You weren't practicing, were you?
Well, I'm gonna hang around now because I don't want to just be by myself.
She refused. She's outside. I refuse to listen.
I can help with the stealth part.
She's like, oh, I know a thing or two about that.
Once he starts talking about, and then you want to move really carefully, and you're like, oh, I know. Yeah, go for it. So, yeah, roll with advantage.
I rolled exactly the same thing. 15 exactly.
Are we
Exactly.
still rolling
Yeah.
survival?
Wait, was it 15 was the total before?
What was the total?
I thought that was your, I thought 13 was your total.
13
you
was
get-
my total before. 15 was my total this time.
Okay, well then yes, your total is enough. You get your
17.
point.
But with advantage, I got
Are we,
2 13s, which was
Oh, okay.
is what I
are
said.
we rolling
I get you now.
survival?
Yeah, it's a survival
Okay,
check.
so
but-
19.
Okay, yeah, you guys all get a point.
Oh wait, was I supposed to roll? I thought I was just helping.
No, you were helping.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you're not going for the proficiency.
Yeah.
Right? You're not going for that full scholarship, you know. So,
You're just taking the elective.
Yeah.
yeah, so
Stick
it teaches
around.
you a few things. And then he gives you each a little loaf or a little thing wrapped up. He's like, there you go, in case you get hungry.
Thanks, Dad.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Dad. I love it when you pack the snacks. I hope there's fruit by the foot in there. Or
Yes.
gushers.
I need to tend to the berries, so good luck. Be safe.
Vagadon's blessings.
And he starts walking back to the bears. So, you guys start walking. Are you trying to be stealthy or are you just... Okay.
There's no point with this one around.
Yeah,
For me, I'm also in
Yeah.
half plate.
fair. So you guys start going towards the area where you... Kindness, you had mentioned something about where to do, like, about the water and stuff.
Yeah.
Kindness will mention maybe you should start further at the end so that it doesn't flood further sections.
Do you mean start close?
Start at the end of where the damming is.
Oh,
Like
okay.
downstream.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you don't get rid of the first one,
And then,
floods even more,
yeah.
floods even more. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we'll take a hike.
Yeah, we'll go the direction of the last known dam.
Yeah,
Down
take
the
a
river.
hike down the river.
Yeah.
Yeah,
To
so you
see
start
if there's any dry spots.
Going, give me a either investigation or perception.
Oh, investigation.
Perception.
As you guys are going and you're trying to figure out maybe where the end of this
Okay.
is.
5.
5.
22.
Thank you. 15.
Nope.
Mine was 22 perception, if it matters.
Yeah, so
I'm still practicing from the morning and trying to walk carefully,
Nice.
so I'm not noticing things.
yeah, you're trying to watch your steps, make sure you don't step on those thick sticks in the
Yeah.
mud. So, everybody's got things on their mind.
15
You've
investigation?
got- you're investigating. You're seeing the signs of the beavers, beaver bears, lessen, and
Okay.
the impact is less. But you also notice from your perception, the water is very low here because it's beginning to like dry up around the edges. So it's basically one of the last areas that's dammed up.
Okay.
Down here, there's a it's a lot of like flies and other insects and
Exposed
stuff in
riverbed.
the like
Yep.
sort of the bog area, and there's a some bubbles that pop.
Yeah.
Besides that, there's essentially like a 30-foot section of built-up logs, debris, sticks, and other matter, and then elsewhere it's sort of just it's piled a little bit, but there's definitely
Just
a
imagine
clear
the
section.
trees that a beaver bear could actually cut down.
These are big.
These are
Yeah,
big.
these are like when you see a truck carrying down logs down
It's
the
that
highway.
size.
Or, you know,
Just all piled in.
yeah, up Forest Hill.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
it's intense.
those are the size of logs that we're dealing with.
Cool.
What y'all want to do? What's your plan? How are you tackling it?
Do we
Is
see
there-
any beaver bears?
If you're looking around right now, you don't see any immediate.
Okay.
Should we try to announce we're here instead of we're trying to work with the dam and they spring up on us?
I can be on the lookout while you guys are destroying the bank.
Is there a? I know you
Dam.
said there's a lot of big logs, but is there a thin one like about that big, roughly, give or take?
Yeah, I'm sure amongst them there's one.
I'm gonna, and one that's probably like at least 8 feet to 10 feet long.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go after that.
Okay. So you start walking over there and start rooting around them. Okay. So he starts doing that. Takes him just a little bit.
Can
then you're
I?
able to find
Is there a tree that I can maybe climb up and try to like watch for the beaver bears?
Yeah, it's gonna be like 40 feet from the bank,
Okay.
but
But so here,
do
there's
that.
no there's no river abutting against this dam.
No.
This is like the just a dam.
it's where it started to almost dry up,
Yeah.
but it's still moist.
Good.
So you've got this leg or this
I'm gonna
big
try
log.
and wedge it beneath the topmost log and use it like a lever at the very far end to try and pop the first log off.
I'm gonna go help him.
All right, give me a. Did you want to do the strength roll? I'm
Probably.
assuming if you're helping one or the other.
And my athletics is only +4.
Yeah, so
Yeah. Athletics or just straight strength?
athletics.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
a 22.
Yeah,
No,
you
24.
you get the leverage right, and then And so there's this, and it was one of the big ones, so it crunches a few as it rolls down. Actually,
What I see is if we get this at least broken up, perhaps the next flow will move this flow along
Agreed. So we'll put in work to
to break up this flow.
yeah.
I'm just gonna reach into my chests
Yeah.
and then pull out the heavy crossbow, just in case some beaver bears
try to
show
do a
up.
patrol.
Yeah, and I'll kind of just like over my shoulder look at you, and I'll just
As they're doing their thing, you're looking around and you swear you're seeing a like a silhouette of somebody, something. Like in your peripheral,
okay.
there, but not like doing anything. It's not a solid form. It's more of like the outline.
Okay.
Sort of like there's this presence in your peripheral view. You sort of
If I look there, is it still there?
no. It's sort of
Or is it just constantly like haunting right here?
It's not haunting here. It's like you notice it there, and then when you go to look, you don't see it.
Okay.
Yeah. You just
What did you bring back
see
with
it.
you?
From where?
Your homeland.
What do you mean?
What, is it like a yokai or
Yeah.
something?
It's Slender Man.
Mike's face. No, it's not.
I didn't actually make a Slender Man stat block.
Your country is full of Slender Men.
So you're doing this.
Yeah.
People who are actively.
Oh, I would have left my sword on the beach too. I
Okay.
wouldn't have it out in the muck.
Yeah, I'm just actively
I have my
thinking about-
weapons with me. I do not go places unarmed.
I figured,
I
yeah.
too have my weapons with me.
Those
Well,
who
actually,
are
how
actively
deep is
working.
the muck?
The muck. I mean, you're getting.
You guys are,
deep.
yeah.
Yeah.
Shin deep.
When you're actually
Yeah.
stepping in the muck, because it's
Yeah.
a lot of wood. piles
Actually,
up.
because she's working, she would, because she's not worried about it anymore.
Yep. So, yeah. So you set your stuff on the beach. Keep working. Once you get down lower, like
Yeah.
near the bottom of this part of the dam, and it's sort of wetter. One of the logs, you pop them open, and you actually see it's like a clutch of eggs.
Ew.
They're like fist-sized.
Beaver bears lay eggs? What kind of monstrosity is this?
They're
So-
sort of.
Why would they lay eggs? Are there
It's
bears
assuming
no
it's,
beef?
yeah, it's assuming it's the beaver bear.
That was just my first assumption.
Yeah.
It's a fair
No,
assumption,
you say
yeah.
Morgan's like neither bears nor
Nor
beavers
beavers.
lay
Yes,
eggs.
but
Yeah.
these are some strange combination of the two.
Maybe they also have
Platypus blood.
in there, yeah. Although no barb, no stinging barbs. So these eggs are like sort of like a milky pearlescence to their shell, and they look squishy.
Oh, no.
So they're likely something that has to stay submerged.
Fishies.
Or lizards.
Yeah.
What's that?
Frog
Something.
eggs.
But you're lifting it, and then
It's not a lizard.
one of them sort
It's
of
not a
I said
lizard.
or frog eggs.
Oh,
one of them pops.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Anything
Some,
in there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
There's some like reddish pink fluid that sort of.
is there
Uh,
anything like half formed that we can kind of identify?
Yeah. Looks like a sort of like a crawdad, but it's like the claws are really sharp and menacing, and like it's like a praying mantis
Lobster.
with that meets lobster.
Oh, is it the little like lobster people minis that we have? Kind of like that?
Sure, go with that.
Okay.
But these eggs are only like fist sized.
Oh, okay.
So that's what you're seeing. You're seeing like a smaller version of that. It almost looks like a scorpion,
Okay.
but it's got more crustacean sort
Okay.
of things to it. Yeah, one of those pops open. And there's just a clutch of eggs there. Guessing you continue working.
Yes.
Yes.
Like, oh, you.
She will.
Box.
Yeah, she will be like sort of posing. There might be some weird crustacean things around. We found eggs.
I'll look
Noted.
for that.
So you guys are looking out?
Yeah.
Perception.
16. You suck.
I'm too busy paying attention about the spooky thing in my peripheral vision.
So you're looking up from a tree, right?
Yeah, I'm looking around.
Nice.
Bird's eye
Yes.
view.
You definitely have the best view of things.
Yes.
So the river, the river that you can follow, basically, not the actual river itself. Like a good 300 feet up is the next dam section,
Yeah.
and it's from there that you notice a couple of beaver bear heads pop up.
And they see us fucking around with them.
Mm.
Hey, there's some beaver bears. Over to that way.
I summon my weapons.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I have to do it one at a time. But
Mm. So you go through.
Have we got this thing broken up enough so we think it won't hold water?
Won't hold water?
Yeah, won't stop water.
Yeah.
So
Like-
I think.
I mean, you could
As soon
clear
as
a few
water-
more things
if-
to be perfectly cleared, but
Yeah, but as soon as water hit this, it's gonna rip it with it.
yeah, it's gonna start taking things downstream.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I take a pop shot?
What are you doing?
Yeah,
want
they
to
basically.
aggro them?
This is like
I assume
you
they
see them
us,
pop over
and they're looking.
and
at
they're
us.
looking.
Yeah, they see
They're
us.
just
at this
watching.
point. At this point.
I assume they're gonna be creeping on over.
Yeah.
If
Like
you
we're
wanna
fucking.
aggro
Like
them.
if someone was busting down your house, would you be like?
well, if it was your neighbor's house or the house you don't want anymore.
Yeah.
He would be all over it. I'm just gonna go for it. You guys summon your weapon. That's fighting words.
All right.
Oh, I miss. I don't even get close.
So you fire the shot, goes wide.
It's a warning shot then.
Yeah.
Like I'm warning them that I can't get them from here.
I'll keep taking pot shots. I'll try and break this up a little bit more. just
Yeah,
to be sure.
I just like summon my weapons, but I put them away.
Okay.
I just didn't
So yeah,
want
it's just
them
like-
not in my hands anymore.
And he's just like, that's a warning shot.
You do that. They one of them first makes a noise.
Oh.
I'm trying to really define it. It's sort of like a. Have you seen the? You know what chipmunks sound like?
Yeah.
It's like that, but deep. Yeah. It's sort of.
Yeah.
They-
rumbly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
If you've
echoes
ever
out this noise,
Yeah.
and then
Gross.
It's like a can't.
they both sort of dive down a little bit.
Do they do the tail slapping thing?
Oh yeah.
Boom.
You actually see the tails sort of. If you're down that way, they're sort of, and then they disappear.
So they went away though.
Yeah, they started going away. Is what last position we saw.
Okay. Then I would be keeping vigilant watch.
Gotcha.
Just
Yeah. But we finish up this dam.
Yeah. So you finish up this section. There's a few more of those clutches of eggs, but that's it. Nothing's actively moving.
Yeah. So what's next, guys?
This worked rather well. We should move it to the next dam.
Yeah.
because there's another one farther down, right?
No, this was
you're
the farthest
basically the
down.
end.
Oh, this is the end.
Yeah,
Okay.
you guys are starting
So
at the
then,
end.
is there another one in the middle between the first one and then the one we're at?
The next one up is that one that's like 300 feet,
Okay.
which is where the bear beavers
Okay.
were.
Just
Oh,
checking.
oh.
I wasn't sure
Where
if
you last saw them.
Log over shoulder, pick up my sword, and start heading there.
Yeah.
I'll follow.
I'll follow too.
All right. So you all start walking.
They set a
things like-
trap.
I'm gonna keep an active watch though,
Travis.
just in case they do
We're all-
try to surprise us.
Okay. So
Remy's tiger trap.
So you're walking up, and you get to the point where you can clearly see the dam and the stretch that it takes up. On the far shore, you can see there's a log that is being pushed out of the water, sort of along the other side of the beach, and then a bear beaver comes surfacing with it.
In its mouth.
Well, it pushes it up, and then it goes to pick it up, and then starts walking over to the area where you guys are, and it sees you.
Yeah.
Was it like gonna put it on the dam? Is that what it looks like?
So it's on the other side of the bank. So it's
Mhm.
like 30, 40 feet away. And it's got this log that it picks up and then sees you.
I'm just gonna point at it and
Can we scream at it, make it seem like we're bigger?
Do you want to stand on my shoulders?
I'm gonna point my crossbow at it and I'm
Mhm.
gonna hex it.
Okay.
Athletics. Or
Alright.
strength checks.
When you do, that peripheral silhouette
Mm-hmm.
becomes a little bit more pronounced.
I'm really
Do you want to
scared.
stand on my shoulders?
But yeah, I
think
cast
she'll
it.
stand on Morgan's shoulders.
Climb
So,
up.
see the
I'll like
bed
kind of
here?
like get down a little bit and then like help you up, and then I'll stand and just like.
And I'm gonna start screaming at it and waving my arms to seem bigger.
Give me an intimidation, and I'll give you
we look like one
I'll
of
give
those.
you a number.
Oh, the
air
wave,
puppet
yeah, the
things.
wavy inflatable two men.
Carla.
Oh.
I'm not helping her with her intimidation.
I'm gonna consider it an increase to the number,
Okay.
and so it's like a bonus.
That's a 6.
Yeah. So
Your heart's not in it. You're like, ah!
You keep.
Yeah.
We're like you wave, and I always drop you, and then it's like, oh god.
it's not as convincing because it saw you get on her shoulders, but you know, like
Wait a second, that's two people on top of each other, not one really tall
We
person.
need a trench coat.
We've seen those bog pygmies get in a trench coat before. We're not fooled.
that's really what Kindness is. But it doesn't seem to take. And then it, with its two claws, grabs the log out of its mouth and then goes, does the
Yeah.
sort of signal noise, and then from
I
nearer
help you
to your
down.
side, like 50 feet down, a head broaches and then starts waddling on the way. Let's get some initiatives and
Battle cam.
the battle cam.
Draw a river.
Yes.
Oh no! Oh no!
So let me get
Trying
a
not to kill these
30,
things?
Oh, yeah,
so
kill these
30 to 40 foot wide.
Somebody move.
I don't have a problem with
Quick.
Battle cam, which one is it? No.
I mean,
I can
Morgan's
do it.
always
That
the
one.
pro-killing versus not killing route.
30 to 40.
It's just.
Okay.
Which side of the river are we on?
Gets that.
There's that Dairy Queen's on Douglas.
Is that open?
Dairy Queen usually is.
That
yeah.
you can Postmate it.
But that's on your phone.
You have a phone too.
Yeah,
This is the
Postmates.
swampy.
Do you want to get Dairy Queen tonight?
Good. If you really want a milkshake that bad, you're like, yes.
On an owlbear?
Do you have a huge?
I have an owlbear.
A huge.
Yeah. It's just their size.
I have that guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're only 15 feet tall, longer.
Are we on that side of the river?
Yeah, well, whichever side really, because it's essentially
Well,
an imaginary
majority's
river.
already over there.
That is perfect.
That does not look like a beaver bear.
That does,
Oh, but that's a.
but
That's not all.
we could put it on a on something that is that size.
What about
A
Like-
post. Perfect.
post-it?
Yeah.
Well, then I'll put the dragon away.
Where do you want it?
Two post-its. Overlapping post-its.
Yeah. So one, you guys want to be on this side?
Sure, I guess so.
We'll put you about here. And so this is the one that's like across the way.
Maybe on breakout Postmates.
She's over there.
I said maybe on breakout Postmates.
Okay. And then the other one is right.
Should I go get the bear or the dragon back? I'll get
Yeah.
the dragon back.
The gargoyle.
Yeah, the gargoyle right now.
I like how it's a huge gargoyle.
It's a dragon.
It's a dragon.
Oh, I thought. Oh,
Yeah, it's
That's-
just
I only,
it's his
I
base
only
coat.
saw the back and the wings. It's like
Oh.
right, perfect.
What is that?
Stone dragon or something?
It's a red.
Oh yeah,
It's-
they do have the face fins.
That guy.
I forget reds have the face fins.
Oof, my butt.
He's right in frront of you.
Well, that's expecting a lot of me. I have a very low perception.
Ta-da! Now we're all in screen. Wish I could get rid of that glare though.
Never.
Softer light,
Different battle mat.
Yeah, it is.
a more matte battle mat.
You get one of the vinyl ones.
I don't have a vinyl one
It's
here.
okay. It's all right. We're literally splitting hairs over here. It's okay, Ken.
All right. So do we have initiatives?
Does look okay.
I mean, I have mine.
I have mine.
Alright, so 25 to 20,
Oh no.
20 to 15,
17.
17. Shen.
What'd you get?
And 15 Morgan.
13.
6 over here. Not a dexterous boy.
No.
It's actually my worst stat.
So you want to know something funny about lightning lure?
Hmm.
It doesn't have a size
No, it
restriction.
doesn't. Yeah. So
I
you
dig
could
it.
you could pull a colossal to you.
Yeah.
Tiny
like-
little fishing line.
Hey,
Yeah.
Tarask, come here.
Actually,
Well, Tarasks
They're-
have the magic thing.
yeah,
But
Yeah.
still,
But if you hit,
if you could like get something that doesn't have that magic immunity
Yeah.
thing.
cast it at a higher level.
Yeah.
It was
Cast a cantrip.
6 for Simus, right?
Or like an ancient red.
An ancient red, yeah. You could totally pull that bad boy right to you.
Pull
Right
him
to your face.
Pull him right out of the sky.
Well, I mean, it's 10,
Right to your
15
face.
feet.
15.
Oh, look at that. It got a 6 on its breath weapon.
Right. Just
Let me nuzzle right here in
From
front of you.
experience.
One sec.
Could you imagine if an ancient dragon found us right now?
I think about it
I
often.
think if it just looked at us, we'd die.
Well, we'd all shit our pants. I don't think
Yes.
anyone at this table could score a 25 wisdom save.
Nope.
That would literally be impossible for me.
Same.
If I had proficiency, I could do it, but I don't, so I can't.
Not a +1 wisdom.
I have proficiency in it, so at a higher level I could do it.
I couldn't. I would never be able to.
So, we have top of the initiative. Shen, you see
I'm not like the
A-
thing. It's +1.
crossbow bolt, right? You fired one?
Well, that
Or you
was
just
earlier.
text.
I just had.
Just no, it was just the hex. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's a vocal, right?
Yeah.
I
So,
think it is.
You say
vocal-
something to the bear?
Yeah, and I just I'm gonna say Ragadan smite thee.
All right. So
It's
He
not
says-
what mine was like.
says Raganon smite thee.
I'm a paladin.
And
Sorry.
so you feel as it is your turn, but
You're a warlock.
Simus,
Yeah.
as Simus casts the spell, it's in the casting it that he notices the figure
Just
just gain a little bit of detail.
Yeah, and I imagine I cast the spell and I'm slowly going.
Mhm. And it's sort of, as opposed to being off in the peripheral, it's almost like it's coming into focus.
Okay.
Where is it approximately? Oh,
So,
I don't know.
Or
directly
is he
across,
the only one who notices it?
he's the only one who sees this.
Okay.
So, 45 feet, no, that's like 50 at this point.
Yeah.
It's
About
within
50 feet away.
A firebolt.
Kill touch.
Now, it is
Which
across
whistle?
the water.
Mm-hmm.
Can you
Run
run
on
across
water.
water yet?
Not yet.
Oh, boo. Boo.
That judge, like eye stare. Damn.
Ken's so judgy.
I will
Ken the Kensai.
pick up my bow.
Yes.
Oof.
What?
White noise in my ear. Continue.
Stop doing it.
Oh, thank you.
And
Problem.
take my bonus action to aim
Mm-hmm.
and try and shoot the one across the beach.
Alright. Go for it.
Don't miss.
That's the plan.
You didn't miss.
I don't know what their armor class is, but that is a 19 to hit.
Oh, you hit.
Alright. So using
I'd be terrified if
My-
it was more than a 19. Right?
There's
Ken-size
somebody
shot
calling
because I took a
dragons.
bonus action to aim.
Mm-hmm.
I do an extra D4 piercing damage. So D8 and a D4.
Yep.
Where are my D8s? There they are.
They look like diamonds.
So max damage.
Yeah.
12
You rolled-
plus 4,
Yeah,
8
it
and a
is.
4.
So
So that is
16?
16 points of piercing damage. And I just
Now, am I correct? This is the first time you've combat with your bow?
no, I shot a fox earlier. Remember?
Yeah.
But he didn't
And,
combat.
Didn't
Yeah.
you shoot
No,
one of the
he
bandits?
punched
No, I was going to shoot a bandit, but I couldn't see him by the time I got
Oh,
out of
okay.
hand to
I
hand.
tried to.
So this is your first time actually like
Shooting
Sinking
something.
it.
shooting a
A living creature.
a
that's
competition.
yeah.
Well,
or,
than the fox.
not a challenge, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah.
A fight.
And
So
just
the
sinks
arrow,
in.
yeah, it sinks into
I imagine
the,
just
to the
the
creature's
fletching.
shoulder. Yeah, and it
And I go,
very not happy.
this bow isn't all that bad for being from here.
Picture as it like as the it's really
Sorry.
really rough.
It's okay.
Is that
you
turn?
play footsies with me?
Are you gonna keep no
Not
movement?
on stream.
Oh, okay.
No movement.
Off
Stay.
stream. Off camera.
Are you gonna stay there?
I will actually go back a little bit.
All right. Archer got to arch.
Yeah, well, actually 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35, 40. I'll get over here. Be like, have at it! You, Paul, go ahead. I got this.
Next is Morgan.
Yeah, she will step forward to like the edge of the muddy bit.
Just to like there.
Yeah. And she's going to chill touch the one Shen shot.
All right.
Shin
So
Shen shot.
how do you
shot. Shin.
do you have to like focus with your one hand, or how do you chill touch?
Shin.
I know you've done it once before.
Yeah. I think that because all of her magic is really like innate,
Mm-hmm.
that everything just sort of like burst forth from her
Gotcha.
chest. She's a really emotional person.
So is it like this? The hand goes
Yeah. It's
it
like,
shoots across the river at it.
I can't wait till you
I
get
think you
Scorching Ray.
I think you should have to scream at it and it forms out of the voice of your scream.
yeah. I don't know if that'll hit. That's only a 13.
the power of tits.
The power of tits.
Never
I've not
heard
had a
this
good luck with my chill touch. So that happens and she's just like, eh.
one.
You're
that
not
true?
really feeling it.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. So after that, the bear that is across the way,
Just makes it.
yeah, just and then gets to here.
Yeah, that's
They
what
have
I
a
think.
better swim speed than
Then
land
they have
speed.
like land speed. Yeah, that's sweet.
So it's gonna get there, and then it's going to make a couple of attacks.
That's fair.
So it has a claw and a bite. It's going to be a 18 on
That'll
the
hit.
claw and a 17 on the bite.
That'll also hit.
Okay. So. So. 6 on the claw
Okay.
and 5 on the bite.
Okay.
So that's its turn. Next is Reagan.
Don't like that. It's within 5 feet of a ally, so I would get
Yeah,
sneak
it
attack.
is.
Mm-hmm.
Should I do firebolts? Because do I get sneak attack with my magical weapon, magic stuff?
I know it says with the melee,
Or
Nice.
ranged attack.
but I sort of wanted you guys to have your first classes, your previous classes matter
Okay.
for it to actually.
So I would get my sneak attack.
I'd say yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna use firebolt. By the way, is this the next day? Because I took damage. At
Yeah.
some point.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the next day. You guys rested up.
Ugh.
Spell slot.
It's spell slots. What do
I short rested on the break.
Oh.
Or in between sessions.
That makes
Uh,
sense.
Second move to the
16.
To hit?
Yeah.
That was a long rest.
Oh,
Cool.
I have way more hit points.
Were you worried for a second?
I was kind of worried. I was like, oh shit. But
Had
yeah.
to rest.
So I do get my sneak attack.
Yes.
Wait
So
a second,
D10,
what?
D6.
Max.
Speaking of hit
So
points,
that's 16.
Nice! So,
You too do 16 damage.
yeah, so.
That's cool.
Blam blam!
wait, how come 3d8 is
24.
right? Why does
I don't know.
this thing say
D&D
that
Beyond.
it only I don't have enough hit points?
It
I'm going to
doesn't.
fix this. Ignore me for a second.
Yeah, it doesn't always.
Yeah,
One
it
thing
doesn't
I've
automatics it.
learned with helping AT is that their hit points don't automatically calculate correctly.
D&D Beyond.
Just math it out.
Yep, that's fine.
I don't want to
Are we at max?
Yes.
So I should be at 24.
Curse, get together. Get it together. I don't blame Watsy.
And then after that, I'm gonna back up a little bit.
That's better. 27 instead of 21.
That makes more sense.
So. This way? Or like.
No, that way. Just keep going.
hide dash? Disengage?
Yeah, you can't get much further than that without your bonus.
I think that would be fine.
Okay.
I don't want to do anything with that bonus action.
Unless soon she realized
So-
it was not fine.
Turn.
Alright. After that, the other bear.
Sorcery points. God
Pops up.
damn it. I should have moved
Next.
farther.
Try telling you.
Simus.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna change my weapon. Oh, no, I can't because it takes an action. I'll just shoot it.
Shoot that one.
No, this one's hexed.
Yeah. The one that's had the most damage.
Bonus action, I'm going to Hexblade curse it. So I crit on 19s and 20s.
That is not.
That is 19 or 20, so I miss. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
Sorry.
No. That was Sarah, not Morgan. Morgan's
Oh,
fine.
Morgan's A-okay with this.
Alright, top of the initiative. Shen.
All right. He is outside my combat range for running up and attacking.
Mm-hmm.
So I will go ahead and shoot that one, drop the bow, and run face to face with this one.
Alright.
So first shot. Oh, taking my bonus action to shoot as well.
Is that before you drop your bow?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's a 18 hit.
Yep.
Max damage, Ken.
That's
Do
on
it
the
again.
one.
I
oh, yeah,
only
that's on
get
the
that
other
one once
Okay.
per game.
Don't jinx it.
So that is 8 points of piercing damage.
You jinxed it,
Alright.
Ken. You jinxed it.
And then I will drop the bow back here
And then run.
and run up there, sword coming out of the sash.
And that's your turn?
That's my turn.
Alright.
Oh, bonus action.
You used it. You
to
used it to
do
aim.
that. Yes,
Yep.
I did.
But what was the action? There's the attack.
Yeah, just the attack.
Just the attack.
And he closed the gap.
Yeah. But my sword's out.
Yeah, his sword's out.
He's ready.
Or at least it's the scabbard's out.
Yeah. Next is Morgan.
I swing weapons now.
Yep.
Better with those. So I'm gonna take a couple swings. So battle axe. There's a 14
Miss.
Not quite.
and flail.
Big numbers.
There we go. That's a 25
That'll hit.
for 6.
Alright.
Bam.
Okay. And that is turn or
Yeah, that's turn.
okay.
Not gonna action search yet.
Alright. After that is going to be the one that is attacking you.
Yeah.
It stays in the water. It just centers. And then
It's on the water's edge.
yeah,
It's in the swamp.
I'm just adjusting.
Oh, okay.
And it's gonna go for the mollywop. It's gonna miss. It's a 14 and a 13. Sorry,
Yep,
13
that'll
and a
miss.
12. So that's its turn. Next is Reagan.
Get him, Reagan. Get the other one.
I'm gonna bonus action. Oh, I technically don't need to. I'm gonna step back another 30 feet.
Mhm.
And then hit the dragon like you want.
Okay.
I get sneak attack because the Shen's near it.
Yes, but you don't get advantage. So it's just if you hit.
I didn't roll out advantage.
I know. I'm
last
just
time. 18.
Yeah. That was.
max damage, Jim. Come on. Do it
That'd be
again.
cool. So 8 from the firebolt and then 4 from the sneak attack, so 12.
All right.
It's not bad.
It's not bad.
That isn't
It's
bad.
better than what I've done.
It goes on the list.
I've done nothing.
Is that Reagan's turn?
Yes.
All right. Next is the other bear. This one is right up on Ken. Shen.
Shen.
One of these days.
Yen.
One
Shen.
of these days I'm actually gonna.
Ken. The Kensai.
So it's gonna go both attacks. So 15.
Miss.
So the claw misses. The bite is a 24. Yeah, so it'll hit. Okay.
I like that
For
confirmation.
6.
So 24 hit you.
Only for 6.
6 points. I'll take it. Like I got a choice.
Yeah. And
6 level rogue.
that's
Yeah.
its turn.
Or a Goliath.
Yeah.
All right.
So next
Reactionary,
is-
like just me.
Simus.
I'm gonna go for another shot.
All right.
19.
That
Cool.
hits.
D10, D6.
And
Didn't you also Hexblade's curse?
That's a plus proficiency.
Ah, gotcha.
So 12 on the table with plus 3. Yeah, plus 3, so 15, and then 16, 17. 17 damage total.
I'm gonna put that number in and then try to move this over so we can actually put hexed in front of it. There, hexed bear. I like it.
Hexed bear.
So, 17 on that one.
Yep.
You crossbow bolt.
Yep.
Now, do you want them to? Not obviously, they can't become crossbow bolts, but
Yeah.
like,
I imagine it's just like a...
is it like magic missile kind of damage? Or
Exactly.
Okay, so-
I imagine it's still piercing, but it's just pure force that pierces, and then it
So it's
just...
like a. Okay, so this magical energy goes in there. You, while you're casting this, because you had hexed it, it's not an auditory noise,
Mhm.
but you can sort of hear softly echoed in your head a voice or a thing telling you that it can't survive your curse. Basically, that this curse is its last experience. Or whatever.
Cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
Uh,
I nod, and I'm like, Ragadon's with me.
It's almost like a
Yeah.
like a an echo chamber.
Crazy person.
It's an
You're a
echo
nut
chamber.
bar.
Oh, but when the gods were around, everyone was okay with it.
All right. So now we're back at top of the initiative. Shen.
All right.
Again?
So I
Shenyan,
Uh,
the Kensai.
throw the
Yep.
sword up out of the scabbard, leap up, and will come down slashing and kicking at the same time.
It's just this flurry of blows.
I am going to use my precision attack. Add a die 6 to that.
Oh?
Yeah. Is that a key point?
No.
No,
no,
it's
it's,
a-
Oh,
it's
you're.
his
Full
feet.
arc attack.
Yeah, it's my.
Human thing that
Yeah.
he took.
Fuck!
Oh.
What does that bring it to? I think that might be enough.
15.
No.
Ah!
No.
I'm only plus 6.
Yeah.
Tried so
the
hard.
sword almost
Got
cuts
so
through its
far.
hide.
But
So it's like
very
Don't
firm.
even matter.
And then I,
Matted fur.
on my way down, I kick him twice.
All right.
Flurry of blows. That is a key point.
Bicycle kick.
Yeah, I saw a video of a woman actually doing 3 mid-air kicks and breaking boards.
Yeah.
That's dope.
They were real impressive.
24 with the first foot.
I can't do
So
that.
he hit you with a 24. You feel you should reciprocate.
Yeah. That's 8 points with the first. Oh no, sorry. 6 points of damage.
6
I looked
points.
at the wrong bonus.
All right.
And the other kick
yeah.
is a 19. for 7 points of bludgeoning damage, and then I land in front of it and give it a smirk.
God, I love it.
And I've got the sword in my hand.
Yeah.
All right. Both of them seem to be pretty they're like starting to froth at the mouth. They're getting angry. More getting angry.
Yeah, I'm gonna slap it again. With a mace.
Oh.
Or flail. Oh, it's a 15.
I
Oh,
lost the magic.
Yeah.
They're good?
And then
Chase
the axe. Nope.
Oh, it looked like a 20 for a second.
Yeah, no.
Damn.
No.
All fluff.
She just. The feathers are throwing. Or not the feathers,
The
sorry.
fur?
The fur is throwing her off. She keeps hitting for fur.
Exactly.
She's
It's,
not
it's
going-
much easier
Yeah.
to hit flesh or metal.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you see what you're aiming for, but that fur is very misleading.
Yeah, it throws you
Yeah.
off. So that's turn for her?
Yep.
Alright. This one's going to go at her again. So, the bite crits,
Oh.
Okay.
and the claw misses. Heavy. Really wide.
Well, gets in that good one.
So,
Well, I mean,
It's her thing.
yeah, she is the one that gets hit most often.
21. Almost max damage.
Okay.
Ah! Okay. Stop it.
So,
She's still
after
up.
after the two swings, you're sort of like,
You miss.
yeah, and then it's,
Just bites her head.
Yeah.
yeah.
I imagine I like slip in the mud.
Yeah, and it lets it get the bite off.
Yeah.
And then so it basically bites you like up to your torso, and then sort of lets go. It's hard to actually keep
Yeah.
biting through that metal. And so that's its turn. Next is Reagan.
I see her get really.
Yeah, she just got nommed.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna sneak attack that one
Okay.
because I think it's within Firebolt's 120.
120.
Yeah.
You got
that's
range.
within range. Ah! I hit.
Do you second guess yourself when you're rolling?
Yeah. For 15.
Sneak attack at first
15,
level, still only
alright.
1d6.
Yeah.
The one that's taking the
She's second
most.
level.
For
Just-
rogue?
Yeah, she's
it's
2-1.
starting
Just
to.
one. No.
Still
Oh,
just
you're
one?
1-2? I thought you.
No.
1d6
level-
for sneak attack.
Yeah.
It doesn't
Okay.
go up yet.
Until-
I think it
until
goes off
third?
a bit third.
mind.
Yeah.
It's certainly showing a lot of damage by this point.
But it's still alive.
It's still alive, yeah.
Oh, God.
Next,
Did I get it?
unless that's turn.
Did.
You
Look
did,
at
unless
me.
you were right.
No, I didn't.
Oh, you got a bit of it?
I think I'm gonna use my bonus action to dash a little closer to behind Shen.
Back closer.
Yeah.
Okay. That's turn. Alright, there are two.
You're 2 into you.
It's coming at you.
Crit.
Almost.
Oh.
So that's a 19 plus, and then a 4 again.
Nope.
So, 5 damage.
Alright.
Hitting you for fluffs.
It goes minimum. Nice.
Every little bit hurts.
That's-
Ow.
Ow.
So, yeah. That's its turn. Next, Simus.
Light up the sights.
Mm-hmm.
Take my shots.
That one.
Zagadon, be with me. Yay, that was scary. 20.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. 4, 3, 7, 8, 9. 9 damage. Did that take it down?
No, it is still up.
Oh, gosh.
But it's looking really hurt. Next. Is this turn?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm right in there with you. You're taking the shot.
I feel like I'm gonna sneeze, but I don't want to.
You don't do that.
Somebody should be.
What you need?
Hmm?
What you need?
Oh, no.
I've got
Grab
a,
something. Just one
Nice.
second.
I've got a Umber Hulk up there.
Thought I Oh, here it is. So after Simus runs up to this big old wounded beaver.
Big old beaver bear wound.
What?
Your ogre's axe is out in the middle.
Oh, thank you. Put that back away. No one wants to see that.
It's like real life monk.
Real life monk.
Oh, the kicks?
Yeah.
Yeah. Pa, pa, pa.
This crustacean-like creature comes up and into the back legs
Of the bear?
of the bear. Gets it.
Nature, you scary.
Nature, you scary.
Does damage. And the bear looks around and then sees the crustacean creature, we'll call it.
Crustacean creature.
Yeah.
Could you say
And
it's a lobster rock?
Stop.
some kind of creature.
Do, 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 do,
But
do, do.
it does that. And then we're back at the top of the initiative. Shit.
Alright, I will step of the wind. I go. So disengage. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. With the sword.
Go for it.
Two-handed.
Oh.
Fuck me running. That's an 11. And that is all of my actions. I now will move here to get between so this one doesn't choose another enemy but me.
Okay.
And I'm still I can still disengage
Yeah,
because I'm still step of the wind, so I can step away from it and counterattack.
Correct.
So I move up to that one's peripheral.
Okay.
Stepping on the mud.
Alright. Next is Morgan.
Okay, that was painful.
Tell me about it. I totally missed.
So she is going to bonus action second wind. Just like
Set it up.
It's been so long since I've heard the actual name.
I
For a
know.
second I was like, second one?
What the hell is that?
What kind of
What
ability
have I
is that?
started?
11.
That's not bad. What have I started?
I think that's what it is.
It is.
And then, so she just, as she does that, she like, and you see some of her wounds like knit closed a little bit, and she just like breathes it out, and it's a
Fire?
fire thing.
Burning hands.
Burning hands?
Burning hands.
Hand.
Dex save.
So that's gonna be the crustacean too, right?
Yeah, that's okay.
It's 15 feet.
Yeah. Well, the crustacean got a natural 20.
Well, good for the crustacean.
And it's sort of in water.
Sure.
Yeah. But what about the other one?
The other one does not pass.
For 6.
For 6? What do you want to do?
Oh! Yeah, so she just like, and almost like,
Yeah.
just like straight out of her chest again, and it just like envelops it and just like,
Pillar of fire. And then
I imagine it's kind of like hairspray and a lighter.
But on
I
a
know
bigger
exactly
Yeah.
what that looks like.
scale. Yeah.
Same.
I thought you guys would.
Can't
So-
even say same.
Because he doesn't know.
I've seen Mystery Men. I am protected from the god of hair care.
So this bear beaver goes down. I'm just gonna keep saying that way. The crustacean is still holding on.
Yeah.
I
Next.
put beaver bear down.
That's turn, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Dead hex bear.
Dead hex bear.
Next. Reagan.
I see that one really close to me and I don't like it, so I'm gonna go bonus action dash that way.
No,
So
toward this way.
60 feet.
Yeah,
that
this way.
That way. And you're within 5 feet of it, so I'm gonna hit it.
Mhm.
No! I didn't hit it. So that's my turn.
Alright. Next is Bear 2.
Bear 2.
Bear 2 is going
Bear
to
2.
step out of the water.
No. It uses its breath attack.
No, it's actually going to turn around and try and tail whack you.
Oh.
Flap it.
Get thwapped.
So
Whack.
this massive body essentially, like, steps out of the water, and then as it does, it starts turning around, and you see this like, almost like the wind, like rushing off of the tail as it winds up. So.
I do like 2 spins and screw myself into the mud.
If it hits.
Yeah, 21.
I like.
Oh.
So, give me a strength saving throw.
Ow.
No,
Oh,
proficient
no.
knows. 16.
You're fine. You're able to keep
Stand
from
your
getting
ground.
knocked off your feet, but you do take a decent hit. 7.
Okay.
Ow.
I'm dying over here.
I'm dying over here.
Not as bad as this
Come
one.
on, I'm dying. So,
Okay, now.
that is the bear's turn. Next is Simus.
Bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Move it.
Hexed.
Hexed. Strength.
Did you get 10 hit points because you killed that thing?
Nope.
I killed that thing.
I don't get temp.
Yes.
I heal,
Oh.
You have to take damage.
but I have to take damage, and I didn't take any.
So get in there.
I know. So 5, 10, 15. Yeah, I'll go there. 15, and as I'm going up, I'm just gonna kind of like palm up some water
Hmm?
and just
I'll revive this.
revive at this. So
Alright.
I'm at 10 temp.
Nasty. It's dirty armor. That.
Yeah, it's a little. It's a little.
It looks like a
Um,
tea.
As you're casting this, that sort of entity.
Mm-hmm.
This,
Warlock.
I'm having Arnon flashbacks.
well,
Same class.
it's more like from his perspective
Yeah.
to see something else silhouette there.
Yeah.
You see it. It's almost like you're looking at yourself and you're seeing the armor being put on
Okay.
from a magic standpoint. Like you can see how the weave actually
Yeah.
connects.
How
to
it
form
weaves
this
and it
armor.
forms
Yeah.
it into me. Okay.
Yeah, and it sort of is like looking at behind the curtains a little.
I dig it.
So you cast that on.
Yep.
So the scorpion creature, the crustacean, basically starts, trying to pull it in, and it's trying to like cut off little pieces as it goes. Top, Shen.
Alright. I will attempt to cut it with my sword.
You can move to flanking.
That's true, I have plenty of movement.
I just want to bring the things
5,
and just
10, 15, 20, 25. Oh yeah, that gives me enough points. I shift around behind it, stand on its tail, and just...
Now,
Do I get advantage?
it's a huge.
So
Can't
you
really,
you
can't really
flank it?
pin it, keep it,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, then never mind. I didn't know.
It makes more sense blocking somebody your own size to give you advantage on hitting them.
Okay.
Alright, so that is... 22 to hit.
You hit.
You didn't need
You
to
hit
flank.
on the die.
And then, oh wait. No, I'm still, I'm using 2 hands now.
Mm-hmm.
So that is D10.
Tenor.
That'll work. 14 points of slashing damage.
It feels that.
And then using the swing down, put the sword on the ground and do little 2 roundhouse kicks on the way, 2 on the way around. Blowing another keep
Around the world.
That is a 18 to hit
Oh yeah.
for 7 points of bludgeoning. And another 19 to hit
Mm-hmm.
for 5 points of bludgeoning.
Okay.
And I'm out of key points.
Monk Warlock.
Okay. So that's Shen's turn. Next, Morgan.
Yeah.
Short rest.
She's going to back up towards Reagan.
I understand.
Yeah, complementary characteristics.
Yeah, very
And
Someone wanna
Yeah.
back me up towards
Powerful.
Morgan. Or
5,
Reagan,
10,
whatever her
15,
name is.
20, 25, 30.
Yeah. And chill touch.
All right.
16.
Just what you need.
You did it.
You did
Yay, 6.
All right, and now it's pocket healer. Can't do any of those heals.
Oh, whew, that's what I was worried about.
Yeah. Little swamp pygmy. All right. Is that full turn?
Yeah.
All right. Next is Reagan.
Gonna throw a firebolt at it. No. I used up my
Two
hits.
2 attempts. Next, the Hex Bear. So,
He did damage. I just stand there.
So, yeah, it's gonna try and claw and bite. I think those both hit. That's a 19 and a 21.
Yep.
So,
Hit
you've
me!
got
Hit me!
Oh.
Oh, you just realized?
I just realized.
It's okay.
14.
I'm
Like you say,
unconscious.
you're not very
So, it goes
Wait.
across the chest, and then it chomps on the torso. And then it, like, puts its hands down on either side and then sort of starts turning and then, like, lowering its lip to sort of, like, show off its
The beaver.
So it took
beaver
2
teeth?
bites at him, so
No,
you're
no, bite. The both of them took him down.
slash
Okay.
bite. It
Yeah.
wasn't, it would have been, 7 and then the rest.
Sure.
That wouldn't have been put you down and then hit, right?
No. The first
needed the
7 I was still up.
Okay, cool.
Okay, but the second
Just-
one put you down.
Just clarifying mechanically. But that's its turn. Next is Simus.
Oh my god.
Pee while I'm unconscious. I wee myself.
Look, this is the first time someone's been unconscious.
Yeah.
You
I'm
don't
gonna,
have any.
No, we don't.
I'm gonna,
Finally!
I'm gonna drop
See,
the
Mike just
heavy
wants to see how
crossbow,
many player characters he can
and
kill
I'm
this
just gonna
campaign.
pull out
We
the
could have rolled
sword,
up a healer.
Mhm.
and part of
I
that sword
know.
I'm going to green flame.
I was thinking
All right.
next.
And you want to hit Shen,
This guy.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
doing 1 death save.
Because he's within 5 feet of him.
Yeah.
My dwarf guard.
Or monster ranger.
15.
Good.
You miss, and there's a old lesson you heard back when you were in training that sort of echoes, and it's you're aiming to hit the thing behind the creature.
Okay.
Yeah, like follow through, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the voice in his head is giving him pointers because he keeps missing now.
Yeah, it's sort of like you
It's just memories.
you
that
click
are-
back to this
yeah.
old memory, and it's like
Yeah.
things you haven't had all that opportunity to put it in practice.
Nope.
So Slimus goes.
Mm-hmm.
Scorpion continues doing its thing, and Shen needs to make a death saving throw.
Well, we can wait till he gets back.
Exactly. We'll skip that
Yeah.
for now.
Yeah.
It's not like he can roll
We'll put a
a
pin on it.
like
More.
a
Okay. She can't even see that he went down, so she's just gonna chill touch again.
Yeah, and he didn't go like, "Ah!" He didn't Wilhelm scream, so.
Yeah. 18?
Yeah.
4, 5.
Fuck, okay. You hit it like in the tail and the butt.
Probably like back of the head.
Gotcha.
it just
Yeah, it's
clawing
pretty
into
big.
its
You have to
fluff-
get
fluff.
like to the other side. Oh wait, oh no, you're chill touching.
I'm chill
Yeah.
touching.
Doy, I saw your mini on the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I'm sorry, I got really confused.
Look, I like this character, Mike. I'm not gonna let her die to a fucking bear fur.
Damn it! So,
Here, babe. Bear beaver.
so you hit. You do the damage.
Death save.
That's
Death
safe.
save.
Yeah.
Oh, that was fast.
We're panicking.
But yeah.
Why
So,
none of you really like Shen?
I love Shen.
so
That's
that's one
fail.
fail.
If it bites him! If it bites him!
Next is Reagan.
I I can't see that he's.
Whose turn is next?
I hit him.
All right.
And I'm within 5 feet. So you get your sneak attack.
Yeah. 14.
That is a healthy hit.
If I could hit,
It's definitely hurt.
it's hurt.
It's definitely really hurt.
That doesn't mean if we can bring it back, though. We just have to hope that he.
Yep.
I have a little bit of anxiety right now.
So, next.
Is its turn.
Spare Beaver.
No.
So,
Do what the monster would do, Mike.
well, it's currently being attacked.
Yeah.
It's put down one of the foes, but there's immediate danger.
It's put down its main foe.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
put down its
That's
main
fair.
foe. Its biggest
That is
challenge.
fair.
Its biggest challenge.
We
right?
have all not
Ken,
been super.
would you
Ken,
do me-
no, Ken.
Would you be able to do me a favor?
Which one do you want? The AT version or mine?
Which one's which?
Right
That's fine.
or left?
I'll take right. Right Twix. None of that left Twix bullshit. Right?
At least it's not what?
She's just talking shit. Don't worry about it.
You talking shit about me?
No,
No.
pumpkin spice for men.
Oh. Yeah.
But it is.
But it is.
It is.
Oh, this shit has been tough. So,
What's
That's my
pumpkin
job.
spice for men?
IPAs.
That's just what we do second game. We
Yeah.
just sit over here and talk shit.
so the creature,
Hi, bud.
it does sort of put its tail over Shen though.
My food.
It's sort of like
He's giving him a
flops
nice
it.
blanket for when he dies.
no, it's suffocating him. But you know,
It's a nice blanket, Mike.
18.
yeah.
Is that enough?
So how much is it for each hit? The armor.
Well, you have to do damage first.
Okay, well, it's
What's-
doing damage.
Okay, what's the first one?
23.
It hits.
Okay. The other one, 22.
Both
That
hit.
would nearly
Roll the damage
kill
for the
me in
first
one
one. Because you have to
That's
break
hit,
10.
Yeah,
not
yeah.
damage.
Oh.
So, claw first.
I was like, holy shit.
That is for wait, math 8.
Okay, it takes 10 damage.
10 damage.
The
Okay.
shield's still up.
Oh, the armor.
Mm-hmm. The armor, the health pool shield.
Shield.
No,
plus
not that
5.
shield. No.
Because you do have that.
I do have that. Yeah.
That's why. The other one for the bite, max damage 11.
Cool. Now it's gone, but it takes another 10 cold, so it's taken a total of 20. Oh, hold on. Oh no, it's tax.
Yeah,
It's
it's
tax.
tax.
Yeah.
It's a tax.
Um,
It's a tax. Never mind.
it's barely still alive.
How much was it total? The second one.
What's a bear?
Oh, the second damage 11.
11.
It's Beaverly still alive.
And
Hate you guys.
Simus.
Yeah. I get swing.
Yes.
Cool. Oh, I need to make 2 concentration checks. Both
Fine.
fine.
And
Okay.
you used up all your good rolls for attack.
You're gonna get a
Here's
nat
the
one.
hit.
Nat 1.
Here's the
Well,
hit.
stats are bullshit.
Hey, a hit.
See?
But not a critical.
Not a critical.
If there was a pattern to it,
Yeah. So, it's gonna be longsword and it's hex damage.
I was gonna say, how do you want to do this?
I did say 1. I didn't.
Thanks, Gemma. So, 2. 5? Does 5 damage put it down?
No. I'm sorry, kind of. But next is Shen, so that's it.
Don't roll 1. Why do you like flirting with death?
Oh my god!
You have an emperor to kill. You can't die to a beaver bear. The greatest swordsman
You're not the boss of me. You can't tell me that.
alive can't die to a beaver bear.
Is he really the greatest if
another
he
death
dies to a
save.
beaver bear, though?
Failed. But He doesn't instantly die.
Yes.
So,
Just
for
roll a 20 on the next one, alright? Pop
Sure.
right back up.
Okay.
Okay? You're just being
Steven Bear is
dramatic.
doing the stand my ground, legs
You can
shaking.
do another chill touch.
Go for it.
17.
That hits.
Yeah, that's how
7.
How would you like to do
Just
it?
in the face.
In the face.
In the face.
The bear gets a claw in the face and it sucks some necrotic,
Yeah.
some life out of it, and the bear falls onto the ground.
Not onto Shen, right?
No, it falls
Of
forward.
course, I mean,
Yeah, its
Of course
tail.
it falls towards Simus.
Yeah,
That
everything
always
falls on
happens.
me.
Yeah,
So just.
yeah. So
The
it
bear
falls.
wants you.
Nobody actually saw Shen
Go down.
Go down.
So,
yeah,
I'm gonna go-
And he's underneath the tail.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go
So
peek
we're not
over
gonna
there.
know.
Nope.
Not immediately.
So
But
within the next 6
We
seconds,
get an
he has to make-
investigation.
I know, but it's gonna be on my turn. It wouldn't be yet. Or is it my turn now?
Well, it's Reagan's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As it goes, yeah. I'm saying you can. It's sort of odd that Shen's because he's
missing.
usually
'Cause,
like,
like,
I did amazing things in that fight.
Yeah.
Usually the first thing he says is,
Wasn't much of a sword fighter.
"Oh,
I don't think now's the time to be mocking me.
No, I'm talking about.
Hey, did Shen trip?
I don't see him over here.
So you can go do an
Yeah.
investigation.
So, is it my turn
Yeah.
now?
I don't know.
Your bottom.
Oh no! One. Oh, a 10. Can I see that he is missing on a 10?
yeah." I mean, the last time you saw him, he was over at that
on
side.
here, so I'm just gonna like
And I
slow.
probably went, ah! When I got hit.
Yeah.
So,
I walk over and I go, Shed, this isn't a time to be messing around. Where are you?
God, we're gonna spend time looking for him.
And he's going to
He's gonna
die.
Roll a different dice next time. Maybe we'll get a 20.
is it my turn next?
Yeah.
It is Shen's turn. That's a
did we
success.
I have a healer's kit.
2 fail, 1 pass.
He's being dramatic. That's all he's doing.
Well, then I fuck him up.
He was part of a troupe.
So,
He's working that drama level.
so, a few seconds after.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
my turn.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
And I'm
I'm
just
gonna
gonna be like-
run over.
Yeah, I'll
But
be
it'll
like,
take my full move to even get over
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, so
and I'll
you
just
run
yell,
over.
I don't see him over here.
I thought you could see him. You just couldn't do anything.
Oh,
No, I mean, this
on a
thing's
10.
so big.
Yeah, it's just
Okay.
enveloped him.
Yeah, it's like a 15-foot.
I'm
And I was like, maybe he's under the bear?
You're not gonna let. I can't do anything as a bonus action.
I mean, if it's
Like checks
it's
are an
simple.
action. So
yeah.
I was gonna try and find him.
But
I mean-
I can get there, I can dash, and then look.
Okay. Yeah, that's my turn. I run over there.
Okay.
Like Shen,
We're
Are you
so
gonna-
this isn't
dumb.
very funny.
I mean,
It's funny.
I'm gonna dash over there as my bonus action.
mm-hmm.
So 60 feet. And then can I do a perception because I don't have investigation as a
Yes.
rogue?
Sure.
Ah.
Fuck.
That's a 5.
The Lisa Simpson laugh. It kills me. I love it so much.
Where is Shed?
Where is he? This is
Where is
Did he
that
get
gosh
water to
darn
the water?
water? Where is he?
Okay, Simus,
Simus.
find him.
investigation. 18.
Okay.
Wait. Is he under the bear? And I pick up the tail,
Yeah.
and he's just Shed.
Sort of heavy. But yeah, he's just a bloody mess.
So I'm gonna pull you out.
Oh my
Yeah,
god, then it's
you guys
Ken's
can help
turn.
pull him out
Yeah.
as it's like.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
his turn now.
He has to make a dex save.
Ken. 20. Right
20.
here.
Oh!
Just I pull him out.
Yeah,
he
so-
just coughs up blood.
Yeah, so my turn's next, so I would get out my healer's, like, reach down to, like, try and stabilize him, and just
So you start wrapping the wounds.
Well, no, I
right?
check for a pulse.
Okay, yeah.
And then find nothing.
Yeah.
And just and then I'll look up at you and he's gone.
Why does
Try-
this happen to your characters?
I'm just gonna be like, try harder. And I'm just gonna like kind of push you aside and
Yeah.
Are you gonna give me CPR?
He's just like, don't.
She'd let you try for a little bit.
Yeah.
She gets
And-
really quiet and
Yeah,
kind
no,
of.
I-
but
away.
she would put her hand on your shoulder and just no, he's
I'm just gonna like. I imagine like he's going to the point where like you can hear like the
yeah.
crack of.
No,
I mean,
and
that's what you
about
want, really.
about that point she like physically pull you in place like they got him in the throat. He's gone.
And I take a walk.
Do we want to take a break?
Yeah, break time. I need a break.
All
Does
right.
anyone want ice cream?
Yeah.
Yeah, come to us.
And
Do you wanna
Yeah.
do it?
Yeah. Break time.
Yeah.
Break time.
Oh, since I'm on.
Yeah, since you're a corpse now.
all right, let's start
Take
our
a break.
break on a happy thought.
Oh.
We'll see.
Say that again.
We'll see you back with smiles.
it this one?
Yeah,
Quick update. We'll be back in another 5 minutes.
we're building a new character.
Characters.
So
Bye.
Welcome back.
Hello.
Hope your break was less active than ours.
Yeah.
Want me to move it back?
No. It's fine. It's just I
I
didn't
think I
realize.
accidentally bumped it.
I just realized I was really close to this one.
Or you can kind of see the camera in
Yeah.
the camera.
You
Should
can
I
see
move
both
it
of them.
Back or
No,
push
it's
it forward?
fine.
It's fine.
They've been like
It's
that.
fine.
If you go any further,
Remember if we've ever
when
messed
Jack
with it,
leans,
yeah, it does.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So.
All right. So the unthinkable has just happened. One of your party has become
Perished.
deceased.
Cool. This is, I like it.
Did you have any of your equipment with you?
What do you mean?
Like, did you bring your bag?
Yeah.
Okay.
I assume if we're going anywhere, I'm not leaving that with the old man.
Yeah. Fair. I had to ask.
Yeah, no.
Can I
Damn
take
it.
his hair dagger?
Huh?
Can we just start looting his corpse?
Yeah. I mean,
I'm gonna take his hair dagger and his
Okay.
lucky bead, and I'm gonna braid the lucky bead into my hair.
Oh.
Can I? I'm gonna
not
take
even bury him yet.
No,
No.
because you can't bury him, then unbury him, then go in and get the bead and
Yeah.
dagger.
Oh
That's-
yeah, but I mean like right away.
Did Shen
Yeah.
have any like personal effects from
His
his
sword.
Yep.
The
That's
sword
it.
And his bone, his
Okay.
heart. But the heart's probably with the horse.
Yep.
and his
Yeah.
bag is like moth eaten and has some stuff, very little in it.
Yeah, I'll
Except
take
for all
his,
the coin he's been gathering.
Yeah.
his dagger too.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say I'm like,
That, the one in my hair.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Someone better take that fucking sword.
I'm going to get me. Get there. So I'm just gonna be like, you don't mind if
I have 4 now.
I take his sword.
Go ahead.
I have a feeling.
I have the materials necessarily to preserve his body from undeath back in my pack, so we'll be able to bury
Wait,
him then.
You took general repose?
No,
Oh.
no.
Okay.
There's rituals that you can
The
do
rites.
to make
Oh,
sure
that's right.
that
That's
someone
right.
isn't
there's a
raised
as
Yeah.
undead.
as undead, and I figure she would know
Yeah,
them because she was
exactly.
a cleric,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
she
yeah.
has.
And being a war cleric.
Yeah, she definitely has
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
that knowledge.
Common language of the problem.
There's Kareth, which is the common. There,
Yeah, well, you're gonna have to-
Yeah. Elves, dwarves are really big.
I get Elven.
But
I get Elven, but I do take Dwarven. Anyway, keep going.
yeah.
Hit me.
yeah.
I'm gonna take the sword and I'm gonna spend a minute
Orc wouldn't be
just kind of
Hmm?
bad. Orc wouldn't be
like concentrating on it to see if like, because I've had a feeling about it, but I was just like, I haven't had a sword I really like, and I want to like see if I can do it. And I'm gonna try to bind his sword with my that warlock pact.
bad. Okay. You feel something almost already attached to the sword.
Ooh, that's weird. It's a spirit.
Now, you're focusing,
Yeah.
closing your eyes.
Yeah.
So there's sort of the like when you can sense movement behind your eyelids.
Mm-hmm.
There's sort of that with the weave for you. And the silhouette that you've been seeing
Mm-hmm.
sort of comes into focus.
Okay.
A little blurry.
Okay.
And you see it like it's sort of like from a fisheye lens
Mhm.
above you, and it sort of walks inside of you.
Okay.
Doesn't feel weird, and then there's a sort of click,
Okay.
and you open your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
His soul.
Oh.
His soul went through the same experience you guys all did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So as far as you're aware,
Mm-hmm.
and what this sort of
Thing.
this voice, this thing,
Okay.
in your head is sort of getting across is the soul isn't gone yet. the body, the
Yeah.
vessel, is getting cold, but the soul is still around.
Interesting.
And then the silhouette sort of appears again, a little bit more in focus.
Mm-hmm.
You're starting to see some male features, and there's like a flash, and then you see the orb,
Okay.
the star,
Yeah.
pulsing, and a web of energy expanding from it that
Okay.
almost looks like stars, and the universe expanding as the points of light spread out and form this sort of web. And you then zoom onto this one area,
Mm-hmm.
and you swear you see the distinct characteristics that you know Kareth
Okay.
on the planet of Aether.
Okay.
And then
It just keeps.
and then you're sort of, you know it to be where you are,
Mhm.
but it doesn't have anything physically distinguishing it.
Okay.
It's almost like you're in another plane or something.
Okay.
And you can sort of see this lingering energy you can sense behind your back
Okay.
that reminds you of Shannon.
He's like, no, you're holding it all wrong.
So there's this,
Yeah.
and then it leads you back to your pack.
Has the sword been bonded though, or is it refusing to?
It's not that it's refused. It's that before the full connection can be made,
This happened.
This
and it interrupted
happens,
It.
yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna hold it
Uh-huh.
and then take my backpack and just kind of slide it around.
is this away from them?
No, it's all right here.
Right here. Okay.
Like I
She's
have not
really
moved.
paying attention. She has slip out, and it's just like blanket slip.
Damn.
And I'm just gonna
Okay.
palm it out.
All right. You take out the orb.
Yeah.
You.
This
I
will
mean,
get
looking at
Morgan's attention.
Yeah. So he pulls out the orb. You're standing over Shen's corpse.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, the scorpions have gathered that way. Standing over his corpse, pulls out the orb. It has that softly fluctuating light,
Mm-hmm.
and as you're looking at it, a signature becomes apparent inside the orb.
Like a signature isn't like Jan Hancock?
One second.
Okay.
And it is the same signature as Shen's corpse. If there was a sort of,
Like a magical rune or something that would.
Shed becomes his.
if that makes any sense.
Okay. No, it
Yeah.
does.
They
Great.
equal each other, basically. So you go, this symbol and this symbol are the same
Yeah.
as far as how you perceive that.
How I'm perceiving it
Yeah.
through this.
Yeah, if
magic.
everything had a different
Yeah, yeah,
signifier
yeah.
or something.
I'll relay that. I'll just play
So I'm choosing.
archetype.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with this. So
Monster Hunter's really cool.
I was looking at Monster Slayer.
Yeah, Monster Slayer's cool. Or if we want to go real trippy, we can do what Gary was. Just throwing that out there.
Gloomstalker's also.
The Gloomstalker is also neat. Anyway, so he's just gonna be like, I don't want to alarm anyone, but I think Shen's in the stone. Right? That's a good assumption. Okay.
Like his soul?
And the white rock.
He's
Well.
just nodding.
That's a thing. Alright.
Can I touch the stone?
Yeah, I'm not
I
gonna stop
touch
you.
the stone. Be like, I'll kill your weird god thing, king guy, for you. Just, if I knew where he is, I'll
I
find
heard
out.
that.
I'll find out where he is and I'll kill him for you.
So like you do that. I wait, and then I'm just gonna like bring it close.
It's like you're looking into a hole
Yay!
that you can only imagine
Ken died.
expands into eternity.
No.
I know.
You're a bastard.
Steven?
I know.
Thank you. Sponsored by.
They didn't give you a snack size one.
So,
You're a bastard.
yeah, well, for a second I was like, what?
What?
Oh, yeah.
I killed
that
I killed
thing.
Ken, yeah.
Did you get a frost?
I deserve
What's my most likely
It was
favorite
such
anyway?
shade.
Okay. Well, no, I mean,
Oh, I got a
operations.
blizzard.
okay.
Monstrosities, actually. Pretty much everything like the beaver bears or monstrosities. So.
Stuff that a druid cannot turn into.
Yeah.
That makes
Although, I
sense.
mean, I feel like in this world,
No?
Okay.
So,
that's...
would I most likely speak like? I guess I'll take Dwarvish now, since I took Orc on the other one. Sorry, keep going.
Well, sorry, the Derek.
There.
So, what?
You guys all need comfort ice cream.
Yeah. I mean, this is
Shen was my favorite
this
character.
is success ice cream. No. But, sorry, what was your question?
Oh, I brought it up to my head,
Yeah.
and I'm like kind of like doing that whole conch thing.
It doesn't change.
Can I hear the ocean? Can I hear Shenken?
It's like you're looking at a, there's that little bit of light and stuff, but
Mhm.
as far as the information being, it's like there's a hole that goes back for just infinity, and there's just nothing right there.
Okay. So I'll
As far
pull it
as
away.
Shen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll pull it away, and I'll just be like, this is very troubling. And then I'll just wrap it back up, put it back in my pack, put it back up, and then double, like, take a knee, and like kind of just get into, I assume, like the paladin prayer with the sword like down and everything, and he's like just really focusing and just saying a prayer to Ragadon, you know, in Shen's honor, that he is going to try to, you know, bring justice to his emperor god in his land. We'll find him and take care of him for him, so his memory is not forgotten. And I'll try my hardest to be half as good of a swordman as you ever would be.
Morgan, like, fireman carries Shen's corpse and starts heading back towards.
Somebody's got to.
Yeah.
The silhouette does a mirror of you. So, start carrying Shen
Yeah.
back. You don't get accosted on your way back. There's wildlife around you, but nothing actually is bothering you. Now, you get back to the hut. Kindness is in the middle of moving some plant matter in a little wheelbarrow that he's got, rickety wheel. And he sort of sees you coming, and like puts it down, and he starts walking over your way. And once he gets within earshot, PHP?
It should be on your right hand side.
Oh yeah.
Right? Frisbee throw.
There you go.
I just want to see if it's a minute or I think it's an hour.
It's not like it would just go.
It's an hour, I think.
It's an hour? Okay, then yeah, I would just take the sword with us. That'd be silly to sit here for an hour.
Yeah. You're ridiculous.
But I have it, like, underneath my arm.
Yeah. So, Kindness greets you on your way in. He goes, "Oh no, what happened?"
Bad luck with beaver bears.
I have some. Hey,
No, it's too late. Is there a good place to dig a grave? Can I borrow a shovel?
yes.
help you dig.
I can do it myself.
I understand. Please,
Yeah.
follow me. I wish I could have known him longer, as I'm sure all of you could have.
Yeah.
He's what really you can say. So brings you over to a spot, sort of just a short ways from where he's at, and he points out to some of the plants that are in the area. He says, "These are some of the these are some plants that a lot of the little critters don't really like. They're sort of repelled by it. This would probably be the best place."
He would like that.
He likes eating the little critters.
Well, if we bury him here, then perhaps it won't go the other way.
Morrigan will take the 5 minutes to like doff her armor, and then she'll get a shovel, and
Yeah.
she'll dig the like perfect
Power
6
dig,
by like
She's done this before.
yeah, just like it's a perfect like really square like
Oh.
properly shored 6 foot deep.
I am quite familiar with digging these holes.
Yeah, and she'll like and once that takes probably a couple hours,
Yeah.
an hour.
It's softer dirt.
Okay.
So
It takes about an hour.
I used to
Okay.
If it's
dig
soft dirt,
ponds.
30 minutes.
I'll
Okay.
get you way buffer than I am in real life. I'd say give you an hour.
Okay.
You can dig a really good.
Yeah, solid
6
6
foot.
feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does Simus let Reagan hug him?
Hmm?
Okay, because she's.
And then afterwards, she'll like take the time to perform the like get the like incense and stuff out of her pack and perform the ritual so he doesn't rise again. And then she'll like put him down in the hole, and she'll take the money out of his bag.
Yeah, I mean,
That would be
But
silly.
she puts like his bag and his harp thing
Yeah.
in the grave with him.
I would say when you're putting him in there, I'd strongly say, like, I remember when we were in the inn, when we were talking about the undead, he said to make sure don't bury him face down. Right? Is that? Yeah. Okay. Just wanted to double check. That's what I remember.
I will take like 2 copper and put them on his eyes.
kind
And
of.
the only thing I'll keep from him is
Yeah.
I'll keep his flask.
All right.
It's just a gourd.
That's okay.
Sentimental.
Probably has some empty.
And then you put some signifier. Something to mark the grave.
No. Yeah. I would assume that we would get a piece of wood, make a like placard or something, and I would just carve his name.
Maybe we spell it wrong because we have no idea.
Yeah, I have no idea. All we ever heard was no. Wait.
Yen Chen.
You did a signature, right? When we fought the dragon.
I didn't sign my name.
No, but you
I-
did on the bug. Didn't you do a little signature thing?
It wasn't a signature. It was a saying in my
Yeah.
hometown.
It was
If you
draconic.
put it on there, you
I thought it was
can.
draconic. No, it
No,
wasn't
it's-
draconic. It was your hometown. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you want to put it on there, I think it said something about a sword. I can find it again.
Yeah. So I'll put his name as how you spell
Best you
it,
can remember.
and then I'll try to do that.
Oh, that could have been a 20.
Could have been a 20, but if it's just my intelligence, that's a 17.
Yeah. That's good. You might, miss a couple of syllables or letters or something, but the general message is there.
Well, because I assume it's a kanji, so it's a singular symbol.
Yeah.
What he put.
Or,
So
or you
See,
missed a
that's-
stroke. I don't know.
yeah.
It's not perfect, but it's very good. It's very good. None of you can tell the
No.
difference. Exactly. And Shen certainly can't see it now.
Yeah.
So,
Don't need to rub it
Thanks,
in.
Mike.
from all of you, it looks like a perfect little burial spot.
Let's see.
Does anyone say any words? Does anyone do
I would just be saying.
Not that you have to roleplay it all out.
Yeah, I would say a prayer of passing, pretty much.
If you say it out loud, she starts walking away.
He wouldn't say it out loud because he would start and then he'd just go to just kind of like
She'll tell him that even though she hates it, she hopes that there's rattlesnakes wherever he went.
All the rattlesnakes you can eat.
Yeah. She will take her personal stash, take a drink, pour one out,
Pour one out.
pass it around.
I refuse.
I'll take it.
Fine. It's not saying you have to get drunk, it's just...
Yeah, no.
Well, a passing calls for a release. I have some hard stuff I've stored back at the place. If you feel you'd like to, I've lost some in my time, but I will give you all the space you need. I'll see you back.
So, like, he's going through. If you're paying attention to him,
Yeah.
you can definitely see
He's
he's
mouthing
mouthing it. And then as soon
She'll
as
take it.
and as soon as he finishes it, he just kind of takes a deep breath. This is my first time experiencing someone dying from me. Like, truly, someone, not just some bandit or some ruffian on the road. I mean, someone dear to me passing.
Oh.
Honestly, I haven't really experienced loss.
This is my second time.
I'm sorry. I know the words of the faith mean nothing for you. But I still hold on. And I will hold on. And I understand that you don't have faith anymore.
I did. Until I've done this over 30 times.
And he just kind of nods. And he's just like, then I shall do it for another 30 more and keep doing it. Because for when we lose faith, we lose purpose.
You say that now.
I say that now.
But you either lose your faith or you die with it. There's not another option.
And then he just kind of like smiles and he goes, then I hope I die with it.
And I'll do the same thing for you that I've done for Shen. And she goes to find like a well to wash the dirt off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a one he's
She
built
links
right
arms with you. And just kind of stays quietly.
I'll stay there for a while. Like, I don't know how long you're willing to stand here, but
She'll stand there with you
yeah.
until you
So
decide not to.
he'll stand there for like a good hour.
It's probably about 3 by now.
Yep.
All things included. And yeah. After that is when they go back.
Yeah.
While she's like, because she'll clean up and then she'll go into where her
Yeah.
stuff is stowed.
Mm-hmm.
And she will get out the puzzle box we got from
Yes.
the dwarf. And she'll do the puzzle to open it. And she will take out a rolled up scroll. And she'll like unroll it. And
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I
And
remember
so
this.
the like front side is really ornate. And it has like a bunch of names that have been crossed off.
Yeah.
But she'll turn it over, and on the back, she'll write Shen Yan, and she'll like cross it out and put the date, and then she'll write Simus
Bennett, B-E,
Yeah.
and then E-T-T.
Simus Bennett underneath it,
Leave it.
and then she'll write Reagan.
Within that hour, would I be able to bond with the weapon?
Yes.
Okay. So I imagine it looks like. Does it look like the Chinese longsword?
No, it's bigger.
Yeah, it has that sort of like sharp scales, sort of, right?
The
Scabbard?
the scabbard is made of like almost like blackened iron, and yeah, everywhere you try and touch it, it feels like rubbing a shark skin. And then the blade is made out of immediate,
Okay.
so it's kind of
It's like sandpapery.
Yeah.
They're literally
They have sandpaper
Teeth.
skin. Yeah. It is. They are two
Dendrites.
giants. Yeah. They're
crazy.
one weird ass animal.
Tricks are cool.
not dendrites.
and it's also pretty heavy.
Yeah. So I imagine after he binds to it, that's when it takes on the appearance of all the other weapons.
Yeah.
And so it has like the same kind of look and stuff to it, but it definitely has his sword to it.
As a signature.
Yeah, his signature and everything. So like you could see underneath it, it's that sword, but it has the
It's a xenomorph blade.
essentially.
Just picking up the characteristics.
It
of
is.
the guys. Eventually, it's gonna look like a fucking anime sword.
Yeah. And then you
Look at
just
my weapon.
and you just let it go, and you just dismiss it into the ether as it just.
Now, looking at it,
Sounds like a fart.
the silhouette, it's sort of like everything is being echoed or repeated through the silhouette, as far as magical information is concerned.
Okay.
When you summon and release the sword, it's like all the individual components go into the space between space,
Okay.
and then when you summon it, they
Pull out of that.
just rearrange
and
themselves.
then read.
And it's almost like you have a template,
Mhm.
but you can manipulate that as your mind sees fit. So you sort of see the innate reason behind it.
Cool.
But you are now bound to that sword.
Cool. Yeah.
So
I'll carry a piece of you forever, Ken.
I'm gonna want that back.
When I see
Yeah.
you again, you can have it back.
when that happens, what's next? You? Okay. So, I'm guessing the next day, at least. Not really lots going on. Getting done.
No.
Yeah. How
I
long
am very mopey.
Do you, because kind of said he would give you time until you're.
Yeah.
Morgan
right.
will give him a day,
He's
and
gonna-
then she'll be
yeah.
like, "We should move on."
We wasted enough time here. I feel like it's my fault. Because I was the one that suggested that we should stay.
That's what really gets you dead. It was a beaver, bear, whatever the fuck. And it's giant ass teeth and some bad luck. And then we killed it. That's whose fault it was. Start blaming you, then we can start blaming Shen for not dodging fast enough.
It was his idea.
Or me for picking the other one. Or Reagan for being ranged. This is your first kid, but thinking it's your fault gets you dead.
He kind of just like nods and goes, Thymus? Right? Thymus. Thymus.
Whatever
Use
the
both
fuck.
names. Now.
Got it.
Why do you catch them? That's so gross.
That's how you get them.
How else would you like them to die?
Like
Horrible
old age?
squad.
Implosion.
Senile, that's.
No,
Who
I like
is
him.
basically what they
Implosion
are.
would be cool. I want to see them collapse in on themselves. That would be quite impressive. Anywho, but yeah. So he gets Max, and I assume we just walk the horses for a bit.
Yeah.
I walk mine and Shen's.
Yeah. And so he's just sitting there with, I imagine he's walking, and he's got like Max's head over his shoulder, and he's just sitting there while he's walking. Just using Max as a comfort animal.
Yeah, she has a slipper under her belt.
So then you guys taking off?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Big feet.
Travis, wishes you the best of luck.
Thank him for his
And-
hospitality.
He gives you guys a set of handcrafted
Got another
navigational
one.
tools
Okay.
that serve as general stuff for use with survival checks. Basically.
Okay. You were doing better than I was, so.
Okay.
So it can just be, a general. You're not fully proficient, but
How
you can at
much
least
money
do it.
did Shen have?
I'll tell you in a sec.
10,000 gold
We'll
pieces.
split that 3 ways.
So you decided that you're going to go onward, just follow the river like
Yeah.
previously planned.
Yep.
All right.
Because that got someone killed.
Yep.
Fuck the bear.
Fuck the bear beavers.
Nothing good happens in boggy areas.
I mean,
Bodies of water are not good for our group.
No. And everyone was like, let's play a pirate campaign. I'm like,
No.
that sounds terrible.
Everyone would be dead.
I mean, if it's designed around the water, then the DM would be.
That
Like,
doesn't mean we'll have good luck,
preemptively-
Mike.
Yeah, but
Hey, you didn't die when you were going through the weird ocean in my North
everyone should just.
You almost went insane.
Yeah. But anyway, so
Anywho.
you guys are going down the river. Now,
Sure.
once you get past the point where you clear that one dam, it is dry. The dirt's cracked and dried. Clumps of dirt are falling, and the grass and greenery that was around it has died and is now shriveled. But the river does go for another about 10 miles, so it's good most of a day's travel to get to a point where you're seeing some of the signs of civilization. In the meantime, there's a couple of little things, like there's one of you gets sort of a snake, actually, sort of rears up, but that's about it. So nobody's actually engaged in any combat.
I wave at the snake.
I chop his head off with Shen's sword.
Make an attack roll.
How much money did Shen have?
Oh,
It's in his honor. I miss. I don't have the heart into it.
Good. I just said hi.
It was an 11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it dips away, but I feel like you've done
Yeah.
Yeah. You will need to camp before you can get there, unless you're going to travel throughout the night.
No, okay.
Nobody's has to do. So
244 gold, 14 silver, and 14 copper.
Okay.
Copper and silver can go in party fund.
Do we have a party fund?
Now we do. It's
14 silver and 14
It's on
copper.
Shen's horse.
You can keep party fund.
Yeah.
Okay. Everyone gets 81 gold, 3 silver, and 3 copper.
fallen.
81 gold.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
And then 3 and 3.
Plus, you guys each have like an additional however much from the dragon and stuff.
really a lot.
All in all, you guys have quite a bit.
We got paid for the dragon?
Well, there was
Yeah.
the board, and you got paid for the dragon.
Oh,
How much
oh,
gold
oh.
do you have written down?
I have
for
403.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I have.
Yeah.
Okay.
You said 81 gold?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you guys
Shen
camp
would
that night?
appreciate us being particular about his money.
Putting it to good use. The camping site's fine. Decent spot by the dried up river. There's some owls. That's about it. Now, the following morning, when you wake up, there is a road that you do see that you can get onto. Because, following
Yeah.
the river, it's a little slower. There's no actual path designed for it.
Yeah.
So you're able to get onto this road.
Once you get onto this road, you actually start seeing some carts and other people, transportation, and people moving about. Actually, yeah. There's a few roads that sort of crisscross, and go different directions. Over a hill, down into a gully, but it takes you towards a village. Now, a few of the people, they sort of give you the hails as you go. Nobody really stops to talk.
Yeah.
Now they seem like they're busy. They've got goods on their wagons, and there's a lot of wood, a lot of lumber and stuff. Now, once you get into the village, there's little fences set up around the little properties individually. There's a lot of targets, like archery targets, in the in people's yards, essentially. And you can actually see there's a few kids running around with little dole short bows, or dole bows with dole arrows, like
blunted arrows.
Yeah, blunted arrows basically, and they're shooting at these made up targets that they've got. That's sort of what you see coming in. There are a couple of people who are doing a little bit of work on their homes, but it looks like just small little homes here and there.
Business as usual.
Yeah, and then there's a couple of roads that seem to go off a few different directions where there's forests.
Okay.
Now, there's a sort of deeper area you can see to the forest. That has one road that goes to it, but you don't actually see a lot of carts going down that. In fact, no carts seem to be going down that one. Now, guess you're going for an inn, because it's
Yeah.
a place to go, right?
We got the money for it.
Yeah. So there's a mead hall, actually, because this is just a little village. So there's not a formal inn, but you can see a spot where there's a number of adults who are going in and out, soon to be in decent spirits.
Okay.
So it's a large sort of
Like longhouse?
Yeah, longhouse essentially.
Okay.
And looks to be one of the bigger ones.
It definitely was constructed a while ago, and once you get inside, there's a few people who are taking care of drinks and things like that. They don't look like they're getting. Oh shit! Yeah, sorry. I have too many pages. There we go. There's a group of people who are caring to people and giving them drinks, asking them how they are. Somebody sees you guys come in and goes, "Ho there! Welcome to the Timber Hall."
Take two.
Yeah. Thank you for, welcome to the Timber Hall Mead Hall. You're new. Are you from out of town?
We're just passing through.
Well, hopefully you've got some good stories for us. Would you like some drink? We got an open table over here.
All right.
I'm Devin. I'll be your server today.
Thanks, Devin.
Yeah. So they go and start grabbing you drinks.
Can't wait to yell them.
Do they have anything stronger than mead?
Yeah.
Is-
The
you
Mead
said-
Hall's the
Timber Hall, the
General.
mead hall?
Timber Hall, the meat hall.
Timber Hall. It's probably a family name or something like that. What it's under. And so this kid goes and gets some drinks.
It's a child? Why do they have a child serving drinks? Child labor laws are real lax in this town.
I mean,
I know. I'm
teen.
What town
working
is
I'm
this?
sassing you.
This unnamed?
Oh,
It was Devin.
yeah.
No, the town that
Oh.
we're in.
Oh, yeah.
We don't know.
I
We
forgot
never
about that.
asked.
Banalon. It's on the,
Oh, welcome to Banalon!
Yeah. There's that little
Yeah.
Banalon. Population,
6.
give or take.
It's more than 6. It
Yeah.
says it on there. More than 6.
So, yeah, he comes back with a little pushback, basically. He's like, what would you like?
A bottle of the strongest that you have.
Got you.
I'll just have a water.
We can make that happen. Would you like anything?
Wine, I think.
Wine coming up. I'll have that for you in just a moment. Goes and grabs it. Comes back a couple minutes later. There's some people out there talking. doing some stuff. One of you overhears whoever's got the highest passive. It's you now, right?
14. I got a 13.
Okay, I thought it was you two. My bad. So you hear the one of these people says to each other, "You think it's the river? Nah, it can't be the river. I mean, they're way far away from the river. I don't think it would have that big of an impact on. I don't know about that." And they're just they're talking about some stuff. They're like over a couple of tables.
I lean in.
I'm not the busybody.
It sounds like they're talking about some stuff.
Shocker.
I'm not the busybody.
Yeah. And I kind of look at you. Seems like they're talking about the river.
I want to do any quests, man. To impress, man.
Yeah, it's rough.
I don't really want to think about water.
Okay. So we just noticed.
Okay. All right. So,
Acknowledged.
yeah.
Scene.
Glory mark.
All right. So,
Okay.
After a few minutes, I will, like, is there like a bartender or is there just Devin?
It's just Devin.
Devin went and came to you guys like a server necessarily.
Yeah.
There's people walking around who are obviously serving drinks and
Okay.
like work here.
Yeah.
They all look like they might be related.
But there's not like a bartender that I can go ask questions of.
I mean, you could definitely grab any of the people walking
Okay.
around. Just be like, hey, I've got a question.
Yeah, like if Devin is coming coming
You can grab
by.
him. He's got like a
Yeah.
couple of things.
Sorry, I just walked away
sees
those
you, like,
lines.
get his attention.
Yeah.
He's
Is
like,
there a
Oh yeah.
inn in town? Some people can place that people can stay?
Yeah. There's a house that the owner rents a couple of rooms for people passing by.
Okay.
We usually don't get a lot of visitors. Depends on the year.
Yeah.
Good on drinks?
Yeah. She has like a bottle
Yeah, yeah.
of whiskey.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm good.
It's like, all right. Drops off his
Just seeing how
drinks.
far I could go.
Now, somebody will come up to you and be like, "Hey, I just noticed that you got the rocket on symbol on there. You happen to be one of them Paladin." Is that hard to understand?
It's Boomhammer.
He's comfortable with me.
So I'm just gonna be like, yes, I do follow the order of Ragadan.
Oh, that's great one. I mean, I haven't seen that in 3 years. I mean, quite a time. Good luck on it. Good luck on it. A little drunk. Sort of
Yep.
walks out and then misses a step. Catches himself, starts walking.
Did you catch any of that?
Seems you have an admirer.
Apparently.
No.
Figured it was like one of your...
Did you just insult me?
I'm not sure. I saw you do it at the one end, so I figured that meant
Don't
something.
copy that.
Okay.
It's a bad idea.
Just figured that's what he was trying to do to me. I wasn't sure.
Don't do that.
So we go get a room
Yeah.
for it?
Okay. So you go over to that spot. Spots for hitching your horses.
Fortune to hisses?
Fortune your horses.
Like I just...
I got 2 in character. So you can hitch your horses there,
Hitch our horses there.
rent your rooms.
Rent our rooms.
He rents a room with him.
Okay.
Who?
You.
Why scandalous?
He's done it for the last few nights.
I know.
She can't sleep alone. It scares her.
You have a snake. That scares me.
There's basically there's the porch, and then it looks rather open. There is a little sign handwritten for rooms. Walk in or come inside. So you can just open the door, and in there is a middle-aged woman. She's cleaning a little bit, and then sees you come in. She's like, "Oh, hi there, dearies. Would you be looking for a room?"
Yes.
Well, I'm Ingrid. Nice to meet you.
Shake her hand.
Yeah. She's gonna look at you guys and see that you're not really in a mood, and she'll be like, "Why don't I show you to your rooms?
How much a night?
A couple of silver, dearie.
2 rooms.
We can arrange that.
Thank you.
We have the room."
He smiles politely, but it's very staged.
Yeah. She takes you upstairs, and then she'll just slit your throats, leave you there,
We can join Shen.
and everybody wins.
Got your sword.
She takes. That was a short run.
Told one to give it back.
So she takes you
Next
upstairs,
campaign.
and then she, before she leaves, she says, "Anything you needed in town? Anything I can help out with?"
Is there a bathhouse of some sort? So we can wash up.
Well, we do have a couple of barrels in the back. That'd serve.
That'll do.
That'll, yeah.
There's a spot we use for washing. Yeah, she'll be like, well, you need anything, get me or Hector, and we'll help you. We'll stay around the house. We keep to it, so just let us know. She goes back downstairs. So you guys are in your rooms.
Yeah. No, I don't like her.
Evil. Yeah. Morgan mostly wants to clean up and like wash her clothes.
Okay, so you can go downstairs into the back. It's just a dirt yard essentially with some
barrels
some
and
plants
stuff.
here and there. Yeah, and then there's a couple barrels and like the sort of
Yeah.
yeah
So she cleans cleans mud off of Mara.
yeah.
I think she'll do the same thing with
Yeah.
her clothes and stuff.
And then
Same.
Okay.
Yeah.
But she'll go into her spare.
So you guys take turns getting
Yeah.
washed and
Wash, cleans.
yeah, I imagine once we got muddy, we just stayed in those. And only fucked up one set of clothes.
Yeah. It's better to do that. So you guys clean up and
Well, I'm not the wizard.
No, neither am I, not yet. We'll get there eventually.
Despair.
See, thank you, Ken. That's what I need you here for.
It's something about that seat. You and Jack both.
I like to lean this
It's
way.
the way that you sort of get at that
'Cause
corner. And
It'd be
then
weird if I leaned this way.
Yeah.
But Ken's your favorite.
I mean, he's my favorite, but I can't show it.
It would look better on stream. There we go.
I've never seen someone look so immediately uncomfortable.
Sorry. Let me just take that.
Okay.
Does anyone? I mean, you just go downstairs, get washed.
Yeah. No, we are not ones for busying in any bodies now. Because
Yeah.
when we busybodied, someone died.
If no one has, if no one else, like you've been the one asking people
Yeah.
about stuff,
I have.
she'll like sigh and ask for your fucking map.
He'll just here.
And she's gonna go and try and find word about the road ahead.
alright.
She's just like, God damn it.
One death and he breaks. What some fucking, follower of Ragadon he is.
One guy dies and suddenly I'm the face of the party. This sounds like a great way to keep everyone alive.
So you're gonna go and
You're not
ask
gonna
somebody?
handle any death well.
Yeah, I guess I'll start with Ingrid. Like,
Okay,
was gonna
yeah,
go
so you're gonna
first.
go up to her and be like, hey, I'm looking for...
yeah, she's
Yeah.
like, we're just passing through. Has anyone else been coming? We're heading towards the city of Towers. Has anyone come from that way recently?
Well, I mean, the road between here and there, it's not the best one.
Yeah.
But as far as I'm aware, most people, they go the other road. That's
Did you already have
quite a way back.
It was blocked off.
for him?
Oh,
There
you
was a
don't
landslide
say.
Standard.
slide, so we had to find a
Okay.
different route.
It fits him with
She sort of sighs, she's like,
He's wearing.
everything's gotten a lot harder.
Yeah.
I sure miss the days. Roads were clear, eh?
Don't we all?
She'll lay down the room. She's like,
Real
"You want some good directions?"
Yeah, that'd be nice.
I'd say the town leader, or the village head.
Oh, and where can I find him?
Well, he's got a slightly bigger house up the main road,
Okay.
but he's
He friendly guy?
oh yeah. He's a bit young. I mean, he's only been doing this a few years now since his
Okay.
father passed, but he's been good for our little village. Now it's weird, actually, that his father was so good with the elves,
Oh, okay.
but it's like a few months ago they just stopped meeting. I'm not sure why. I mean, I always thought he was a nice young lad. I don't know. I don't really know elves, you know.
Me neither.
Yeah, she'll be like, I can point the way if you want to.
I'd appreciate that.
So she'll sort of open the door and then she'll be like, turn left at the post there, and then walk all the way up until you see all the petunias.
Okay, and what was the village leader's name?
Notes.
Petunias.
Orange Schultz.
Oren?
Orange Schultz.
I'll head down there.
Okay.
I see nothing.
What?
So, Hogan's Heroes reference from Sergeant Schultz.
Oh,
That's her foot.
that he is.
Yeah, so she'll head down there with Mara,
All right.
knock on the door, and she's just kind of like, I don't really think I'm good at this.
You didn't ask me to do this.
I just need a few days. It's literally been less than a week.
Yeah.
We traveled it with him for like 3 or 4 weeks, man.
Yeah.
It's rough.
She's just, this is not supposed to be her job.
I didn't sign up for this.
But they need information. We need information about the road ahead, and we're just all moopy.
So you knock. There's a couple of heavy footsteps.
Yeah.
And then opening the door, it's a similarly sized man
Okay.
who has a very chiseled jaw and facial hair to match, and he looks at you and he's like, "Well, hi there.
Hello.
You're not a lumberjack, are you?"
No, I'm just passing through. Ingrid said I could get directions to the City of Towers.
Well, I mean, yeah, I'm sure we could put that together for you. If you want to come in, a few of the villagers in Orin were just having a meeting. Come in.
Thank you. I
so-
don't want to interrupt.
It's a simple affair. It's nothing too. It's nothing too fancy. It's like, look around you. It's a rather homely estate.
Yeah.
So he brings you into this small room where a few people are gathered. They're in some pretty normal clothes, like what you'd expect most commoners to wear. And then there's a man.
She's not in her full armor.
Yeah.
She's,
You just.
yeah.
In this table around a table where a smaller guy, but has sort of clean.
Okay.
Looks like a fresh-faced recruit almost,
but he has like a 5 o'clock shadow, and slightly better clothes, but doesn't look like it's gaudy.
Yeah.
And he's sort of in he's thinking while the others are talking around him. Some of them are mentioning that they've got they do not believe that what the others are saying is the best way to go about this.
Okay.
Essentially, there's some disagreements going on, but it's not too heated. When you come in, the man who brought you in, so we're like, hey, sorry, don't mean to break everything up. This up. What was your name?
Morgan.
Morgan's here. Think she needs some directions or something. Want to help her out? And then it was like, yes. They sort of like talk amongst themselves a little bit, and then Oren, you can imagine, he looks up at you and he's like, hi there. We were just talking about a few things.
Yeah,
What can we do for you? And he goes and he shakes your hand.
She'll shake his hand. She's like, I'm staying at Ingrid's, and she said you would be the best person to ask for directions. My friends and I are trying to get to the City of Towers.
Oh, interesting. Interesting choice of route. Well,
the main route is not available. There's a landslide.
I'll add that to my notes. Here, why don't I take you over here? And he takes you over to a table where he has a collection of papers and stuff, and he starts sifting through them a little bit. And he's like, reports ahead, City of Towers.
Yes.
Well, there's a few rumors of trouble ahead. Couple bandit raids is what I've heard from people passing through. The only problem for me, I can't vouch for anything that's in the forest.
Of course.
We used to have better information, but that's gone dark recently, so unfortunately I can't tell you anything about that. But is it just you traveling, or do you have like a caravan or anything?
There's 3 of us now.
All right. Well, it's just the 3 of you. You can probably get through some of the smaller passes. You're handy.
We're
with some...
fairly capable, yes.
Good. I don't think you'd make it this far if you weren't.
Right?
Yeah.
Ken doesn't give 2 shits.
I really like that character.
He
Yeah.
seems so like calm. I'd be upsetty spaghetti.
I would have had to take a walk.
So
Hang on a second.
he calls out to somebody else,
Yeah.
checks on some information. He's like, yeah. Yeah, I'd say take these routes.
Okay. She'll like
Yeah.
she'll like pull out her map and like mark it out.
Yeah. There's a few different suggestions that he's given.
Yeah.
Sort of get around some of the things they've heard about.
Yeah. Like Mark and I was like, oh, thank you. Can I pay you for your trouble? She's trying to remember what it was like to be a nice person.
We're money's not what we need right now. It's
What do you need?
Oh god, I bet these words coming out of Morgan's mouth is so painful.
She used to be a nice person.
No, I know. It's just I love it because it's like, what can I help you with then?
She's just like, I don't. Okay. She's not fully committed to doing it, but it's just happening. She's like, what is the problem, if I may ask?
The elves that we have a relationship with, do trade, we communicate. They keep the forest safe for us.
Uh-huh.
We haven't spoken to them in some months, and it's beginning to worry us.
Is it the same route we're on?
Well, it's certainly in that direction, yes.
If we see them, we can pass on the message. Or if you would like to send something with us.
Certainly. I mean, we've been discussing how to solve the solution. I was thinking about sending some capable people ahead to make contacts. They usually come to us. But if you're heading that direction,
Yes.
I'd want to be able to get word back. So if you wouldn't mind, I could send a few people with you.
That is fine. We were planning on leaving in the morning.
Perfect. And then he turns to the other people who are all sort of looking amongst each other, and he's like, "Does anyone have a better plan? Because right now, this is something right away. This is something quick." Everybody sort of bubbles. Everybody,
Yeah.
everyone agrees. And he's like, "All right, Morgan. Here. Why don't you come back? Or, you're staying at Ingrid's.
Yes.
I'll come by later this evening, and
All right.
not too late,
Of course.
and let you know who I'm gonna send with you."
Thank you. Pleasure.
Yes, pleasure's all mine.
And she'll like do like a very military turn and like walk out. Just like, and so as she's walking back to Ingrid, she just like looks down at Mar and she's like, "What the fuck? I'm spending too much time with these goody two shoes."
I'm
Goody two shoes. There's only one.
You're nice.
She's like, "I'm shit."
Yeah.
And so,
She just like pats her head.
yeah.
We need to find a way to have true resurrection.
I mean, I could just go into necromancy.
Do it.
Can always try. Now,
Yeah.
I think it's some that necromancer wizards don't get cure wounds. Cure wounds is necromancy.
so you get back to the inn, or the house.
Yeah.
What?
They didn't. Healing isn't necromancy anymore.
Then how come
Evocation.
evocation wizards can't have?
Well,
Because it's healing
is not a
magic,
wizard spell.
and if it was a wizard spell, then why would anyone play any other class? That's their logic. Not because that they could flavor all the classes to have their own unique flavor, but that they have. Anyhow,
Anyway. Yeah.
so you show up. When you show up, I guess you knock on our room.
Yeah.
He kind of just like, yeah, come in.
I'm under the blanket.
Yeah. She'll come and she's like, I talked to the village leader. We have a path forward. He's gonna stop by. I said that we could go with some of his men because they need to make contact with
I'm just gonna pull
allies at the forest.
my head out of the covers and be like, "Did you just pull a sigh?"
We're not helping them. We're just traveling in the same direction with a group of people who are probably already going to head in that direction.
That sounds like helping them. Just a little bit.
Well,
It's fine.
it was repayment for the information. You don't want to owe anyone anything.
Right.
Not getting paid for it.
We got
It's
information.
a favor for a favor.
Yeah.
You ever heard of the barter system?
No.
Of course you wouldn't. If you want something, you just take it.
Within reason.
Within reason. And he kind of just like pats the bed.
But he was going to stop by later to let us know who we would be traveling with.
Alright. Well, we'll keep
Did you mention that you hate elves?
No, I called them knife ears earlier.
Yeah. She's like, apparently their contact with the elves in the forest has gone dark.
Just like,
just like look at the pile of blankets.
Do you have a problem with the elves?
You can say that.
Why? You're like, I've never thought of it, really. I just, ever since character creation. Alright, I'm not trying to pull something that's it's not ready to be let
She had
loose.
to pick someone.
She's like, I had to pick some flaw.
Person who killed my parents or had my parents killed was enough.
And he took me into his organization, and I was stuck there my whole fucking life.
Ugh.
So I hate those pointy-eared motherfuckers.
Well, I'm sure that wasn't these specific elves. And we're just walking with a group of people, and then we'll stop walking with them, and it'll be fine. There has been some rationalization that she's not really doing a nice thing.
All right.
Well,
Character development is painful.
character development is painful. Well, then we'll help them get to the elves and maybe figure something out.
Yeah, but the village leader is going to drop by this evening to talk to us. Maybe people could be out of bed.
Is he an elf?
No.
Okay.
Alright, yeah, I'll be fine. Sorry, I'm just doing some reading.
Yeah, she'll hand you your map.
Oh,
I marked out trails.
thank you.
Are you gonna hang out in here with us?
Sure.
She'll sit up in bed but still wrap the blanket around her.
Okay.
So, we'll just bullshit
Yeah.
until the village leader gets here.
Wait, did you change your shirt
Yeah,
again?
that other one was 2 weeks later.
Wait, when did you do that?
What?
When did you do that?
Just now?
I love the amount of costume changes that Ken goes through.
This one's more character specific too.
Oh, okay.
Green.
You had your morning shirt on, and now you have your new character shirt on.
Mhm.
Oh.
Fuck though.
What?
I don't want to get to a point where it's hard to stop.
Oh.
Yeah.
So do we want to stop right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's probably the best point to stop it. So you guys bullshit until the village leader gets there.
Yeah.
That's where we can sort of bookmark it.
Okay.
Yep.
We bookmarked it at that. Knock on our door.
All right. Well, thank you for sticking around. It's been some hard hits, but we'll be back with it next week. Tune into Steven's Game, 1:30.
Yep.
We'll be back here, same time.
I think so. Yes.
We'll try.
We'll try.
Character death.
Character death.
Part of the game.
Part of the
See,
game.
Ken killed you, so you killed Ken.
Yeah, but you know.
Payback!
Shall we close it
Yeah,
out?
close it
Yeah,
out.
we'll close it up.
Bye.
Bye.
Signing off.
See you next time.